I got a week's worth of energy I need to unleash on the world of the Shining Wizard. So
Unleash, man. Let the tiger out.
What are you talking about?
what do you mean? What am I talking? I don't know. I have a lot of energy, man. I just cracked a C4.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Ah!
An explosion. Woo.
Explosion in your face.
So why the burst of energy after the week? Like what's the build up? Like, how did you get to this point?
I had a day off. I didn't have to do anything today. I had to sleep in. I have to go to work. I got to get some things done around the house. Sprayed the plants so the deer don't eat them. Yeah. Put in a new thing in the toilet bowl that makes the water blue and it cleans it. One of those blue toilet bowl gimmicks.
You gotta have those
with the mildew spray. Pew 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 pew. Not like Ricochet. I failed at buying a frame for one of my autograph posters. So
how did you fail? You bought the wrong one, or you just
Yes.
didn't buy it?
no, I just
for
bought
real?
the wrong one.
Too big? Too small?
Too small. Not big enough.
So you might not be able to use it for something else.
You know what? I didn't look to see if I had anything else that fit said frame.
Ah,
I opened up some packages I got in the mail that have been sitting downstairs all week.
got packages.
Of course, I always get fucking packages in the mail.
You love the big package.
I love the big package.
Oh boy.
Put it in my mouth.
All right.
How you guys doing?
Just checking rates there on airlines. So
I'll meet you halfway, big guy.
hey, I love that. That's what's that, like Pennsylvania, something like that?
That seems no.
No,
Do you know what the fucking map of the United States look like?
I'm familiar.
Pennsylvania is right next to me. That doesn't seem fair to me. That seems like
Pennsylvania's
fair to you.
Pennsylvania's pretty fucking big, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's like 6.5 hours away.
Easily.
Minnesota's a lot further.
Can't be that.
That wouldn't be fair for Kevin.
You know what? I would say somewhere in Ohio is probably the midpoint.
Yes.
Nobody wants to go to
Round on the
Ohio.
end and high on the middle. Go to Cincinnati because it's right next to Kentucky.
Go to Cleveland because everybody hates Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland's a shithole, man. A lot of homeless people in Cleveland.
Fuck yeah.
Come on down to Cleveland town.
Fuck yeah. Why would you root for the homeless?
Somebody has to.
Their main export is crippling depression.
It's that song. I'm assuming you're talking about
Of course.
the song.
There's two of them, yeah. Fucking they're amazing.
The songs about Cleveland?
They're hysterical.
Oh, all right. I'll talk amongst yourselves.
I was waiting for Tony to go into like a homeless cheer, like the HOMELESS homeless. Homeless.
Our houses are the prices of VCRs.
Oh, that's the old payphone line is in that tune.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Yeah. But every time I listen to like sports radio, whenever they talk about like LeBron James or the Cleveland Cavaliers, they always play like shit like that. Like,
Did you get it, T-Dong?
It's going to take a while. It's on the old laptop here.
Oh, the old laptop over there.
Well, we'll visit Cleveland eventually.
Lost in Cleveland, Cactus Jack. He never came back. Unbelievable.
Oh, unbelievable.
that's a shame.
Unbelievable stuff.
Unbelievable.
We got a big show tonight. A lot of fun.
Whoa!
We got Bad Luck Fale joining us all the way from New Zealand. So that's going to be pretty cool. What?
I'm sorry about your bad luck.
Kevin's got a top 5 for us.
I sure do.
We got tons of wrestling to talk about. Night of Champions. We know who's going to wrestle for the World Heavyweight Championship. Don Callis is a maniac with a screwdriver. I'm not looking forward to the main event of Double or Nothing. The best of the Super Juniors started. I was really tempted to watch NWA Power based on Brendan's note in the notes, but I couldn't bring myself to do it because I looked at the results and I said, this looks fucking bad.
I don't know what else there is to say. I don't know.
Thumbs down all the way. Plus, I got a couple things that I've been thinking about all week that I want to talk to you guys about.
Oh,
The old noggin.
Oh,
What,
no.
Tony?
You're so weird with like that lack of beard now. It's like fucking throwing me off.
Okay, well, it's hot out, man. Working standing in front of the pizza truck all week and the sun and the heat with the beard and the itchy face. It just wasn't working for me, man.
Yeah, I don't know why.
All right, so I decided got a haircut today. I look like a maniac with just a haircut and a crazy beard. I look like I was from Cleveland. So I decided to do something about it.
All
My
right.
mother-in-law's got COVID.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How's she doing?
She's fine. She's coughing. Walking around the house with a mask on.
I heard one of the symptoms of COVID is falling down the stairs.
Well, good thing she ain't leaving her room.
Only if you're pushed.
I'm not pushing nobody. I ain't going near anybody. Just leave me alone. What's
I'm
up?
ready to throw my shit across the room. Can you hear me in both ears, or am I not coming across on your left channel?
I hear you both ways.
You sure? Because it's kind of fucking with me.
Yep.
Like I hear you guys perfectly. I can't hear myself great.
Nope, I hear you in both of my ears, big guy.
All right, then we're good. I'll roll with it.
You're good to go.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hey,
What?
speaking of missing in Cleveland, has anyone seen Magenta?
No.
Why did he go to Cleveland?
No, I'm just worried about. I haven't seen Magenta in a hot minute.
You want me
So
to see if he's
Concerned
around?
for
I
his
could,
well-being.
I mean, I could text him. Where's my phone? I could text him.
Also, I have a proposition for the committee if they want this belt.
I think that you really have a hard on for the committee.
I
You're
have
the only motherfucker out of everybody that's associated with this show that always brings them up.
I have a hard on for the money that I put down on the belt. So if I could get the money back, and if the committee wants the belt, I mean, we could work something out here. I'm a very reasonable man.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, definitely. It must be the
And look,
shaving.
I just bring it up because I got a text message today or yesterday night that the committee has chosen the next participant and the questions have been submitted. So it's fresh in my brain.
Yeah, but you really didn't need it to be fresh. Like it's always like looming. Like it's living rent free inside that fucking beardless dome of yours.
I tend to agree with you, Tony. It does seem that way, doesn't it?
I mean, usually the games when it's not me or Shining Wizards Kevin involved are awful. So I have to build it up. You know, I have to make excitement somehow. So by shit talking the committee, people get excited because then the likes of Handsome Kevin, Mike Peterson, Downtown Petey Brown, they take a giant dump in the middle of the game. They don't answer a single question right. They get everything wrong, and somehow there's a champion crowned. So
That's
I
the
gotta
game,
build it
brother.
up. I got to build it up somehow.
That's the game, brother.
Got to build it up. Don't know what scrub you picked for Mike Peterson. You won't tell us. The committee won't let us know beforehand.
Wow.
Scrub, Tony.
Mike Peterson's over here talking shit. He's out on fucking social media. He's
I thought you were gonna say he's out on bail.
fucking smoking those funny cigarettes in his fucking weird rock patio that's in the ground.
Here you
I
go.
noticed that too, yeah.
Ryan Schlong chiming in. I'd say the captain did excellent. I would
That's
agree,
why-
Ryan.
That's why I didn't mention the captain. Did I mention the captain?
You did not mention the
You
captain.
kind of glommed everybody in though when you said
No.
whether
No.
it was you or
There was-
Kevin not
There's three
involved.
people I glommed in. All right.
Who? Yeah, who?
The guy who has a hard on for Savio Vega. The guy he smushed to death.
Is that me?
'Cause he had no wrestling knowledge whatsoever. And who was the other person I smushed in there?
Petey Brown.
No, that's who Handsome Kevin smushed to death. Who else did I glom in there?
Peter. Who has the hard on for Savio Vega?
Fucking the guy above you.
Oh, that's right.
I'm just trying to make it entertaining, okay? All right, Tony. Hope
The
you're happy.
game is entertaining as it is.
Hey, who sent any of you guys sent Diana flowers for Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Why on earth would I do that?
Well, Tony sent them, but they were kind of from both of us, and I think she understands that.
Yeah, that's from all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I would love to have signed a card or put something funny like, what did a comment say? Or is this on? Am I live?
You want to say hi to our guest, Paul Loria? Who?
Ooh.
Oh, goodness gracious. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Stay with us. hang out with us. Bad Luck Fale is coming up. We're going to talk lots of wrestling. We're going to break lots of balls, and it's all here next. What are we? Episode 637?
Sure.
Is that remarkable or what?
In a row?
In a
We've
row.
never missed a week.
The following is a presentation of the Shining Wizards Network, broadcasting live in high-definition video and available on all podcasting and streaming platforms. Follow us on social media at Wizards Podcast. Check out our merchandise at merch.shiningwizards.com. Do your Amazon shopping at amazon.shiningwizards.com. And become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/wizardspodcast. And now, it's time for the Shining Wizards.
Fun times in Cleveland again. Still Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Under construction since 1868. See our river that catches on fire. It's so polluted that all our fish have AIDS. We see the sun almost 3 times a year. This guy has at least 2 DUIs. Flats look like a Scooby-Doo ghost town. Don't slow down in East Cleveland or you'll die. Our economy's based on LeBron James. Buy a house for the price of a VCR. Our main export is crippling depression. We're so retarded that we think this is art. It could be worse though, at least we're not Detroit. We're not Detroit.
What's up, fuckers?
From the motherfucking Shining Wizards.
Grab his dick and twist it. Dummy. Yeah.
No. Fuck no.
You cocksucker.
Well,
Shining Wizards rule the world.
This is episode 637 of the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, coming to you live and in living color on social media, going with you wherever you go on all the streaming and podcasting platforms. But we're going to do right now what we do best, and that's wrestling talk.
And talk about wrestling.
Tony.
Matt. You can turn your mic on, you fucking wizard.
Hands up, Kevin. I couldn't tell if those are my dogs or not my dogs.
No,
Those
they're
guys
the
get a little-
dogs outside my fucking window.
Right, they're not my
You know who-
fucking dogs.
You know who's not your dogs? The 3 of us. We ain't your dogs.
I heard dogs.
KJG.
Oh my
That was
God.
fucking
Did
brutal.
Matt hurt himself? Oh, I thought he fell out of his chair again.
No, I want to shut the fucking window, cocksucker neighbors.
What the fuck was that? They sounded like they were next to you.
They're fucking right there.
Tony, it's gonna be like the Bumpus's dogs running through, like getting the turkey on a Christmas story. We're gonna see like 6 dogs in Matt's fucking studio real quick.
If I move the curtains, I can see both of the dumb dogs out there.
Dumb dogs.
Fucking dummies.
Dumb dog millionaire.
I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to go to Cleveland now.
So you don't, dude. It's not. There's nothing good there.
You could probably buy a whole city block for like a week's pay.
You don't want a city. Why would you want that?
Shitty block.
Yeah. I don't know.
What are
Open
you
a
gonna do
Chinese
with it?
restaurant or a laundromat or something.
No, it's shit
Why
over
not?
there. It's dog shit
Yeah.
over there. It's terrible. It's terrible.
That was actually the second one. I should have played the first one first, but you know, it is what it is.
That's
My-
the one that I know. The one that you played in the intro.
Oh, the first one's actually pretty good too. Where they did they talk about the river being on fire in this one?
Yes.
No, because
Yes. Did you
Oh, did
not
they?
listen to it or?
it all jumbles together, dude. I was dancing. I was enjoying myself.
He's got no ears.
Oh, so your ears stop working when you dance?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of like when you're driving around and you're looking for an address and you lower the radio. Like, what the fuck is that going to do?
Yeah.
Right?
You're right. You're
I
right.
never thought about that. You're right.
I
Though.
know.
Well, no. Well, it's been
That's
said
stupid.
that like if a sense like goes, then all the other ones are stronger. So if you do turn down the sound, while you're looking for something, it might help you do it better, right?
Like, what are we, fucking Daredevil?
I do it too. I always mute the TV when I'm looking for something.
Always.
That's right.
Wait, you mute the TV when you're looking for something?
Yeah.
And I
Wait.
turn, yes.
Really?
Yeah. I need no sound. I need deep focus.
Do you shut the water when you're taking a swig of your beer in the shower?
What?
You used to drink beer in the shower, didn't you?
Yeah.
So do you shut the water so you don't get beer in the can?
No, I'm a professional, Tony.
Oh.
Yeah, because we can't be wasting any more water.
Yeah. I don't do that anymore, though.
Why, do we waste water? Who's
The
wasting
showering
water?
or the drinking in the shower?
Oh, I still shower.
I just want to check. You just said I don't do that anymore. You
No,
don't
I don't.
say
Yeah, no, I don't do
hey,
the beer. I don't do the shower beers anymore.
No more shower beers.
Now he's taking baths.
Now he takes beer showers. Am I right? Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm a
Fuck
bath guy
yeah.
now.
Now, is it like the Coors Light commercial? Your dad like leaves, you throw your boxers off, you grab your iPad, you just lay in the tub and watch some wrestling and have a Coors Light. Watch the Rumble in the bathtub.
Coors Light. I'm not an animal.
I mean, that's the commercial. Just in case people don't know what the commercial is, it's the man watches the basketball. It's a little racist. But
In the
whatever.
bathtub?
Yeah,
How is
the
that
African American man.
What's racist about watching
He's
basketball in the
African-American.
tub? That's not racist.
I think it's racist.
Wait. It's
Why can't a
racist.
white
'Cause-
dude watch? Why can't a white dude watch? The
What
basketball?
difference does it make?
Hey, I didn't make the fucking commercial, man. I'm just telling you what I think.
Was
about
he
it.
doing anything racist while he was in the tub?
I think
Was
he-
the hammer showing?
Yeah, was it fucking poking
Oh
out
no,
of-
they can't air that. What's wrong with you? What are you out of your mind?
Well, did he have a bubble
don't know.
bath going where there's
Oh
suds
yeah,
in the-
yeah. He had a bubble
Oh,
bath.
so maybe he did have a hammer and nobody knew it.
You guys doing the bubble bath thing? You guys getting into that?
I have
I
not taken one in
can't
a
tell you.
long.
The last time I took a bath was when I lived in the apartment and we had no hot water and I had to boil water just to like take a Puerto Rican shower.
Wait.
Oh.
How you? Is this like a sponge bath?
I had to. We
Oh,
had
okay,
no-
okay. I thought
We
you
had
like
no hot.
I was like, how
No.
long would it take you to fill up 20,000 pots of water and put them in the tub
We had
and then dive in?
we had no hot water. There was it was one of the hurricanes and it knocked something out of the apartment, so we had no hot water. So we had to fucking I had to take a shower. It was like a fucking day and a half I hadn't showered because you couldn't get anywhere because 46 was closed because trees and power lines were down. So we had an electrical stove. So we were heating up water. We were just bringing each other like fucking pots of water to fucking give ourselves sponge baths. So we were fucking clean.
You mean each other's sponge bath?
Justin chimes in. This commercial's racist. 5 seconds later, Puerto Rican.
Well, we never said that.
Oh no, Matt said it. 100% he did.
Did you really?
Why do you think
I fucking listen?
Why would I listen? I was laughing the whole time.
I didn't hear that.
Fucking Tony's not listening to the commercials he's playing. Kevin's not listening to me.
I heard what you said.
I didn't hear him say the PR shower.
No, he
You can
said
say
the
Puerto
actual-
Rican. It's fine.
Yeah.
We talked about Puerto Rico all last week. Backlash.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
Big Puerto Rico guy.
Puerto Rico.
Tony, is the AEW Nork shirt your Shining Wizards podcast shirt?
Yeah, it's becoming that kind of.
For
It was
someone
either
who
this or the NWA shirt, and I don't like the NWA today, so I don't.
Really?
I-
And you hate AEW.
Well, I
so-
fucking hate AEW, but at least you know where I'm coming from. Newark, bitch. Can I got a vent. They're filming something in Newark outside of my building, so I couldn't make the right to get onto Broad. I had to go all the way around the corner, and it was all that. You know what I'm talking about, like where the light rail is actually on the street as opposed to underground where it belongs. So it fucks traffic up every time it comes through. They closed my fucking exit to get to the main streets of North Arlington. I had to go all the way out of my way, 20 minutes to Route 3 and sit in that fucking traffic to get home. What a bunch of shit, man. My commute sucked a fat one today. Terrible. And you know what else I fucking get when I come home? I'm sitting on my fucking laptop. I'm having my dinner. I'm getting the latest episode of fucking Year and Duke and Rogue up on the Shining Wizards Network to check out this week. Started listening this week. Good job so far. I didn't realize you guys were. I didn't realize you were not a fan of the other Double J, by the way. That's Jason Jett.
Oh, Mr. Fly.
Fuck yeah, dude. Anyway, They're covering Greed or whatever the last pay-per-view was.
Greed.
Fucking banger of a match, that opener, by the way, with our good friend Kiwi. So I get home, I'm fucking putting on the YouTubes. You know what's on my fucking YouTube channel all day? It's fucking people on motorcycles and bicycles lane splitting and then fucking getting pissed off when somebody fucking hits them. Oh, I'm a big fucking tough guy on a fucking bicycle. Fuck off and fucking die. Anyway, so that's the first one. The second one was fucking protesters. Listen, you motherfuckers. If you're standing up for something and you're doing it in the middle of the fucking street, I hope you get fucking plowed and your family has to cry over your casket. Fuck yous all. God damn it. Fucking people are just trying to get home from work, go on with their lives. I got to look at these assholes holding up fucking banners and throwing fucking soft drinks and who knows what else at their fucking vehicles. I'll tell you one thing. If it's me and my family in that vehicle and you motherfuckers come up to it, I don't even know who you are. You're not even in my fucking line of sight. I fucking hit the gas and let the fucking chips fall where they may. You see fucking Shining Wizards Tony on the news that he's going in front of a fucking jury for mowing down 15 people that were fucking yelling and throwing shit at his vehicle. Scot-free, motherfuckers. Nobody's convicted my ass. Ugh. Fuck you. I'm not saying don't fucking exercise your freedom of speech. Don't have your fucking calls, your causes of action and things that you want to support. That's fine. Do it from the fucking sidewalk or a fucking lawn somewhere. Don't do it in the middle of my street. That should have been a get off my lawn. I would have won that fucking thing if this shit happened to me last week, bro.
Tony, let me tell you something. It's already been a get off my lawn.
Ugh, fucking terrible. I would rather him get on the lawn at that point.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of the road.
You okay there? You feel better now?
Kind of, a little bit. No, it's just I fucking come home and it's like, this is why I don't want to be on Facebook, because you get bombarded with stupidity. Like, I didn't ask to fucking get these videos. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, like, who do you think is wrong? This fucking motorcycle's doing 180 down the expressway, and some poor fucking slob with his kids in his car needs to change lanes, and this fucking idiot goes ass over tea kettle over the top of his vehicle. Who the fuck do you think is wrong?
Wait. Can I ask you something, Tony?
What's up, dude?
Did this protester thing actually happen to you, or just a video of you watching protesters?
Oh no, this is all videos of me watching protesters.
So you.
I'm going to pick up where KJG left off. You know you don't have to watch the fucking videos, dude.
No, because there's other videos that I'm interested in seeing. Like there's other things.
Use the fucking search bar, you fucking fossil. What's wrong with you?
What's on Facebook? Have you ever tried to search on Facebook?
You know, don't go. What do you need to go on Facebook for?
Because of this fucking show. That's why. You know how many times I was this close to closing that shit down, and the next thing you know, oh fucking, I got to do something for the Shining Wizards. Well, can't fucking close Facebook.
Wait,
you know what else is connected to Facebook? I will tell you this. I was this close to closing it down on Sunday. You know what's connected to it? My fucking stupid Oculus, because the accounts are all connected. So if I shut down Facebook, can't use my fucking Oculus anymore. What the fuck are we doing, dude?
Wait,
what are we
I
doing?
love that you're so triggered over something that didn't happen to you.
What is Facebook connected to?
It's connected to my fucking Oculus.
But the Shining, what is the Shining? Why do you have to go on Facebook for the Shining Wizards?
For the show, bro. You know how many people
for the show?
What do you mean for the show? To learn about the fucking wrestling, to follow my buddies, my friends. I don't need to fucking see some jackhammer who doesn't know how to fucking drive a motorcycle. What the fuck, dude? I didn't ask for that.
This is
I didn't.
take.
You know what else I didn't ask for? These stupid fucking game videos where it's like, oh, if you pull this lever, the guy gets fucking electrocuted. And if you pull this lever, the fucking lava kills the dragon. Who gives a shit? I don't care.
Are you doing your show prep on Facebook? I don't understand.
I'm trying, yeah.
Brendan sends you notes every week.
Well, Brendan doesn't write the fucking over the tops. You know how hard it is to fucking find crazy facts after doing this for 7 weeks, bro?
You get your facts off of Facebook?
I get my facts from everywhere. Have you Googled useless facts? I've been to the same 7 websites 400 times.
You know they have calendars. You get 365 of them in a whole.
Well, fucking send me one.
All right.
And they start with Monday.
I still don't understand why you're going on Facebook.
Because there's certain things about Facebook that I like. I like being able to talk with my friends. I like to be able to catch up with people. People send me shit on Messenger. I like to, shit that I want, it's fine. But when they start bombarding you with this other shit, I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
Just scroll past it, dude.
You can't, bro. You can't.
I
You
do
know
it
what I
all
think?
the fucking
You-
time.
And you know what? Here's another point. I'll do research for the show. I get recommended 45 different fucking wrestling websites. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, pro wrestling, blah, 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 whatever it is. It's like, oh, there's an article. They'll have a picture of somebody. And I'll be like, oh, let me read this shit. Something might happen this week on Raw with John Cena. Well, fucking tell me what it is. You click on it. It's like, yeah, John Cena lives in fucking Boston and he might be there. What the fuck are we doing? Nobody
that's
vets
called-
this shit.
that's called
Oh,
clickbait.
you send
No,
fucking
nobody
Facebook
vets
$50
it.
and it's like, yeah, put up whatever the fuck you want. Facebook was supposed to be a tool to look into the future, to fucking connect with people, not to have some fucking
Wait,
randos
what?
sending you
What?
pictures of fucking protests and fucking guys that don't know how to fucking drive motorcycles and ride bicycles.
Facebook was a tool to look into the future.
No, it was meant to look toward the future, like of connectivity and positivity and bringing people together and the melding of ideas. Like that was the whole purpose of the internet. No, what do we get? This fucking guy parked in 2 parking spaces, so now we have to have a fucking fight in the parking lot. Fuck you all, dude. Some fucking lady puts fucking spaghetti in a blender. She's like, I'm going to use this spaghetti to make my own spaghetti. What the fuck are we doing?
Why are you watching this though? Just
I
scroll
can't
past-
help it, bro. I get sucked in.
Well, then what the fuck are you complaining about?
You know why? Because you figure you might learn something, and you go, "Nope, another fucking idiot putting a video out that has 17,000 fucking comments and 5 million views." What the fuck are we doing? My mother's on fucking YouTube making us fucking piss our pants laughing at some asshole who's making pasta from pasta has fucking 5 million views. The fuck is this world coming to? Is it me? It's not me. It can't
It's
be
not.
me.
I'm right with you.
You have a
incredible.
lot.
Why the fuck would you just bought pasta for $1? Why are you trying to double down? That's like, look at me. I'm ripping up a dollar bill. I'm gonna make money out of money. It's just it's all bullshit, man. It's fucking ridiculous. It really is. It gets frustrating. Like I genuinely want to do good and like spend my time on Facebook accomplishing something. Nope. There's another fucking jackoff
what do
who
you
doesn't
think
know how
you're
to
gonna-
fucking move out of the way of an oncoming vehicle.
What do you think you're gonna accomplish on Facebook? That's good.
Learning about shit that I didn't know, man.
You
Like people,
should not be on Facebook to learn. You have a law degree. Why are you learning on Facebook? What are you, fucking 15 years old? You're supposed to not believe everything that's on the internet, Tony. Come on. You're the smart one. Aren't you? What the fuck? Is this fucking backwards Monday?
Despite
Did I
no-
not get the memo?
You're too obsessed with the committee. That's why. My thing is, I like to expand my horizons. If somebody puts a good idea out there, if it's on Facebook, I want to fucking see it. I want to learn about it. Somebody figured out a way to do something. I was trying to figure out how to do it. I'm all in. That's what it should be.
YouTube.
Don't they have YouTube videos for that?
Yeah, I do. And you know what the fucking ads are on YouTube? You don't even want to fucking know.
I'd rather look. It sounds like it's much more better for your health if you sit through a 30-second ad than this rage that you're carrying around with
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm kind of worried about you, Tony.
It's just ridiculous, man. It's fucking maddening. It's fucking depressing.
This is a little depressing. Yes, the fact that you're trying to learn things from Facebook. Also, you do not have a Twitter account, right?
No, I don't. I got rid of
Okay,
that.
I just want to make sure people don't search at Rigatoni.
Actually,
Nailed
let me make sure that's not something that I don't want to be associated with.
So
I don't think there's a Rigatoni on Twitter. I might have to get a new Twitter handle now just to make that my name.
there you go.
Rigatoni.
So before we got about 15 minutes before our guest joins us, I've been thinking about something. Okay, I've been thinking a lot about WrestleMania 4.
WrestleMania 4. Okay.
Yeah. Why was it okay for the two good guys to break the rules to beat the bad guy to win the championship?
Because the bad guys broke the rules first. It's comeuppance. That's what it is. They had Andre getting involved, dude. How many times did he grab a hold of Savage? Didn't he stand in Savage's way when DiBiase got rolled to the outside?
You have an echo now, Rage Monster.
Oh, Jesus, do I?
I don't hear it at all.
No, I don't hear it.
Oh, maybe it's just my headphones then.
No. It's really faint. I do hear it. It's really faint. Now it's calm.
Comeuppance, though, you say. Comeuppance?
Yeah, like tit for tat, you know?
Oh, there it is.
What about tit for tit?
I'm going to get angry again.
I know. I said
I'm
it.
really going to fucking get angry again.
Are you
I think
are you gonna rage like me?
This laptop right here was ready to go out the fucking window a second ago. But I'm good. No, I'm good. Namaste. Breathing. I'm good.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
I just think the people maybe they can relate. Maybe they're on my level. Maybe they're like, I just want to see a picture of my mom for Mother's Day. Like, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. And then, I fucking was riding my bicycle in the middle of the street like a jack off, not using the bike lanes, and somebody fucking bumped into me. What the fuck?
Wait, how do we get back here? We were talking about Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, and the DiBiase.
It's all comeuppance. I'm sorry. We'll get back to it.
Yeah, but then even like post, right? Even post Mania, it was like DiBiase was still the bad guy, but it was like, this guy got cheated out of it because the Hulkster.
Hulkster was a heel, man. His entire run.
He kind of was, if you really think about it.
Totally
He had a
was.
lot of heel tendencies.
Use a lot of eye rakes, use a lot of back scratches, punches. You're not supposed to throw punches in wrestling. You're not supposed to throw punches. It's supposed to be open-handed, not closed fist.
Everyone did though. That's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
that's not the hill I'll die on for Hogan as a heel.
That's how Jerry Lawler's punches look so fucking amazing because he always had his hand open. And now you learned something.
What made you bring this up, Matt?
I didn't learn that on Facebook, by the way. What else? Let's analyze though. What else did Hogan do? He hit him with the chair behind the referee's back, right?
Right.
What else did he do?
I don't know. It just didn't make hindsight for me. It doesn't make sense, right? Unless DiBiase had won, right? Because two good guys cheating to beat a bad guy.
Yeah, but the bad guys were cheating to beat the good guys.
It's the turnabout is fair play.
And it's not like Hogan can come out and run Andre off. Andre could barely walk at this point. They got to do something.
The old goose and gander routine.
Yeah.
I did a lot of driving Tuesday, so I had a lot of lonely time on the turnpike.
No, well, this is interesting though. That you thought of this. I kind of like this
because it's like, right. It's always like the champion overcomes the bad guy, right? And I think my memory with WrestleMania is it's like Hogan beats Bundy in the cage. Hogan beats Andre Square. We have this schmaz. Then he beats Savage at 5. The Warrior beats Hogan clean at 6. He beats Slaughter at 7. But there's a little fugazi there, especially afterwards. 8 is Savage and Flair.
And
Yes.
Hogan Sid.
Yeah, but that wasn't for the title.
Yeah, but title match. It's
Okay, title matches.
9 is like a fuck show with the fucking Yokozuna and Fuji and Hogan, but it was just like, I don't know. Because after 4, then the whole story is like DiBiase wants the title, obviously, but it's like, but you're like, well, this guy has every right to be fucking mad. He got duped out. The fucking Hulkster and Savage cheated, and now he has to pay. He has to pay for being on the losing end. I don't like it. And I kind of want to see DiBiase as champion. I think that would have been a better.
Well, let me ask you this: what if we didn't do the tournament at WrestleMania 4? What if they let DiBiase keep the title? What if Jack Tunney says, it's unprecedented, there's nothing in the rules about it, because there's nothing in the rules, we're gonna let it stand. Then whatever they do to fucking change history, they rewrite the rules so nobody could ever do it again. It's a one-time deal, right? And what if Hogan is slated to get that rematch, like at Mania, but it's going to be against DiBiase, but then it becomes like, but no, Andre's in his face, so once and for all, he's going to banish the Giant, and then we go Savage DiBiase, Andre Hogan, separate matches, no tournament, no need to schmaz. Maybe DiBiase wins the main event, and while Hogan defeats Andre again, and then we get a little bit of a trail, maybe to SummerSlam. First SummerSlam, Savage finally gets the win.
What closes the show?
Well, if Savage is going to lose, you'd probably go Hogan Andre close the show.
Yeah, but that would take everything away from Savage.
Well, he'd be losing.
Which is kind of what
Hogan using the chair did anyway, right?
which is what this kind of did anyway.
Savage was never in the hot seat. Savage was always second fiddle in this thing.
Every time someone else was champion, they were second fiddle. Every time.
Yeah, thinking about it with Warrior, that's probably true, but not to the extent that Hogan and Savage. Hogan was supposed to go away. Hogan never really went away.
Unless the champion while Hogan was there was a heel. Like Ric Flair, I don't think was even though they didn't main event that Mania, they weren't on last at that Mania. I don't think Ric Flair's run was secondary to whatever Hogan was doing. But it actually kind of was, actually.
Hogan wasn't around much during Flair's run, was he?
Well, I mean, they were both on the same WrestleMania card.
And his involvement with Taker at Survivor Series led to the Tuesday in Texas, was led to the Rumble for the title. So
yeah, but Hogan was around for the Rumble. Hogan was in the Rumble. Then Hogan was at WrestleMania. So I guess Hogan was around the whole time.
Yeah, he was.
And then I mean he takes the little hiatus when Brett gets it, and then he comes back and essentially steals it from Brett. So
yeah, that was kind of like the final gasp of Hulkamania, though. Yeah, it really was.
And no one cared at all.
He got a huge pop at WrestleMania 9. Caesar's Palace popped for that.
Yeah, there was like what 6,000 people there.
Still.
I mean, you watch those Raws before that Mania where he comes back and he brings back Brutus. The crowd was going crazy for him.
I would have been happy with Hogan and Beefcake as tag champs going against Money Inc. for that summer. That would have made me happy. That would have been cool. It would have been something different.
Man, you think Hogan's holding that tag strap?
He did with Edge.
Yeah, in 2000 whatever and such.
Yeah, after he won the WWF/WWE championship that same year, no?
Yeah, he beat Triple H.
What a run the Hulkster was on in his big return.
When do you think he started to realize the leg drop was like destroying his body?
Never.
See,
as an active wrestler, never.
At some point, he has to hit a leg drop, and it has to like wreck him, right? Like he's like, "Fuck, that hurt."
I would think just before the heel turn. How many times did heel Hogan drop the leg?
A lot.
Yeah.
I think he did. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just as much as he did when he was babyface Hogan.
I don't remember heel Hogan dropping the leg except for when he dropped it on Savage at Bash at the Beach.
Well, that's your problem.
Was he dropping them to finish matches?
Yeah.
I can see because the NWO always won by everybody coming in, or ended the match that way anyway. Huh?
Right. Yeah, it's a good.
I mean, it's something to look into for sure. I mean, I can't definitively say that you're.
Oh, he probably told a story somewhere where he can't drop the leg anymore because when he dropped it on Andre's head, it fucked him up because Andre's head was so big. That's a Hogan story.
So now, like on the flip side, I believe that like Matt Hardy realized at some point doing that second rope leg drop effed him up big time. So that I don't know if he ever stopped doing it. I don't even know if I don't know if he does it today. I can't, off the top of my head, I can't tell if he does it in AEW. I would hope he doesn't.
My assumption would be not only is he coming off the second rope, but is he sliding forward or is he dropping in? Like Hogan's just dropping in. There's not much angle to it. He's up and he's down. Hardy jumping, kind of like launching off the ropes. Maybe that puts a little more in the landing.
Yeah, but I know he said that it still messed him up.
Oh, for sure. You're landing on your fucking ass and your spine on purpose.
I think he does. I think you're right, though. I think he does kind of slide into it. I think you're right.
Well, speaking of sliding into things, do we want to slide our guest into the conversation?
Let's bring in the Rogue General, shall we?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Someone, I got it. Someone bringing him in.
You just brought him in. Oh, there you are. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Matt. Welcome to the show, Matt. Oh.
There he is. Bad Luck Fale.
Mr. Fale, how are you?
What's up, fellas?
I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule.
Oh, no.
guys.
I think we have a connection issue.
You got your Fale? You good? We're kind of not getting him. We got a little bit of an issue.
No.
He's halfway across the world.
No, I understand.
Halfway across the world and in a bunker from the looks of it.
Yeah, what a smile though.
Yeah.
He's at the dojo.
He's a handsome guy, man.
Look at that smile.
I have no qualm saying that either.
He's happy to be here. We're happy to have him
the entire time.
Well, you know why he's happy to be here? He's not watching fucking videos of guys on bicycles driving in the middle of the road.
My God, you're not going to let this thing go, are you?
You really gotta let it go, Tony.
No, I feel better. I'm better. I'm balanced. I had my pills. Yeah, everything's good.
Have your pills.
Yeah, man, I'm getting old. I got to start taking my pills. Handsome Kevin calling us from New Zealand. What's going on, dude?
Hello, mates.
Hey, did you run into Big Old Possum while you're there?
I ran over Big Old Possum.
And you picked up his accent on the way. Wait, how did you come to ride? Did you run him over because he was protesting or he was riding his bicycle in the middle of the lane?
He was riding his bike in the middle of the lane.
Did you stop to help him?
No, mate. Run him right over with my SUV.
It's a pretty good accent.
Are you Big Opossum?
No.
Oh, man.
But maybe you could learn a thing or two from me.
He can?
Yeah, I would think so.
You think?
Yeah, because I got these things. Fucking useful.
Hands?
Yeah, you can grab your dick.
Why do you always got to go there?
What, to my dick?
To my dick.
To my dick. To my hot dong.
That's not very nice.
What's not very nice?
Hot donk.
Hot dong right there from the hot donk at Rigatoni. You want to see my big Rigatoni?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I hope Fale calls back.
I hope he does too.
Yeah.
That stunk. There he is.
Oh, hey.
Bring him in.
Bring him in.
Bring him right in.
He's in.
Let's do it again.
Oh boy.
There he is.
There we go. This fucking thing.
Technology, right? It's a treat.
No, it's not technology. It's fucking countries. All the way down in the middle of nowhere. And our internet sucks every time it rains.
Oh, is it raining? Oh, that sucks.
Sorry about that.
These things happen. We appreciate you taking the time, Fale. How's everything down there with the Fale Dojo?
Thank you for having me, guys. We're doing really good all the way down here. Back to where we were before COVID hit. But you know, God damn it. Are we back? There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Oh no, do we lose him again?
Oh boy.
Fale, can you hear us? Fale, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can see you guys and I can hear you, but I don't know if you can hear me or see me.
We are doing both right now, sir. We hear you and see you.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Sounds like it.
Look, at least we're having fun. All right.
Of course. We always have fun.
Yeah.
Do you think it might be easier if you cut your video? I mean, we could just talk to him. No, maybe that'll be easier. Maybe yes, no. Did I lose everybody?
No, that's not a bad. I don't know.
I'm okay with it.
He's good. He's good.
I'm doing all right right now, though.
All right, yeah, cool. Then let's roll with it.
All right, let's. We're rolling. We're live, pal. Oh my goodness. Bad Luck Fale is joining us. If you guys aren't following him on Instagram and Twitter, it's at Tokes Fale, Tokes Fale 8 on the TikTok. Just in case we lose him, he's down in New Zealand. The weather's shitty. He's doing the Fale Dojo. Founding member of the Bullet Club. We're like almost 2 weeks removed from the 10th anniversary. When you guys decided to do the Bullet Club, did you think it would have had this longevity?
Hell no, we were big fans of NWO, and we were just trying to have fun and pay tribute to it, and then it just morphed into this big thing, and it kept going.
And now you have you have the Bullet Club, and then you have the God damn it, your Rogue squad down there in the New Japan, New Zealand promotion.
Yeah,
we're just expanding worldwide.
Trying to, because I've been trying for years to expand New Japan out to Australia and New Zealand, and it's always been hard because as a heel, you can't be seen as doing positive stuff. So I figured out the best way to do it was to expand the Bullet Club into something bigger, without and also building our own thing, which is why I came up with the Rogue Army idea, and build that, try and follow the same formula we did with Bullet Club, and see what happens.
What are your thoughts on like past members still using like not tongue in cheek, but like Bullet Club references that are no longer with New Japan? Like you have the original club and in WWE with Gallows, AJ Styles, and Anderson, and then while they're in Bullet Club, you have Impact with Chris Bay and Ace Austin, and then in AEW, obviously you have Juice Robinson and Jay White is there now. How do you feel about the Bullet Club kind of reputation being expanded amongst other companies while they're not necessarily in New Japan Pro Wrestling?
This is where I differ from a lot of the guys. A lot of the guys get angry and they don't agree with that kind of stuff. But for me, it's the opposite. The more guys who reference it and use it, in turn helps us. It keeps. I think that's part of the reason why it's been around for so long, because everybody goes out and still keep that connection with it and carries it on in different companies. I believe that's why we've been around so long.
I'm on your social, your Twitter, and if you're not following Mr. Fale, you definitely should. What kind of psychopath lets you chop them just for shits and giggles? Because you're a very big man, and I would not. I mean, I'm in no position to talk because I let Danny Moff chop me, but fuck that. I want to see the show. I don't want to get my fucking chest caved in before the show.
Oh man, I don't know. So, some people like being hit, much like people who like getting spanked, And some people like to get hit on the chest. So, anybody who offers, I'm more than happy to answer that.
I mean, I'm good. I'll watch, but I'm good.
Have you spanked anyone? Has that been a request, and has that request been fulfilled?
Did you break the feed, Tony?
No, I haven't. But thanks for bringing it up. Now I'm gonna see if anybody offers to get me to spank them. But this time, it's gonna be maybe I'll triple the price.
Yeah, but you're a big guy. Like, I can't imagine like that there's dudes asking you to spank him. So it's probably like these petite little women. You might break somebody in half, dude. You got to be careful.
I'm guessing you've never spanked a girl before because they don't like to be hit little.
Oh boy.
They want more. They like it harder, and you know.
All right.
And especially the little ones, the smaller they are, the bigger they want it.
It's like the little dog. It's like the little dog at the park. They're the ones that are always making all the noise.
We're talking wrestling, yeah, or something else. Come on.
You know,
We haven't even scratched the surface yet. We're not even. You don't even know what you're in for.
Look, I'm sure you get all the normal wrestling questions, so we might as well just hang out and have a good time.
Oh yeah.
What did it mean for you to be chosen to be the head of the dojo in the New Zealand, Australia area?
This I wasn't chosen, so everything that I have here and have done in New Japan, I've had to push for on my own, and nothing's been given to me. I had to prove myself. For example, going through the Young Lion system, I was the first foreigner to actually do the Japanese style and go through it 100% and pass it. So I think in doing that, that gave them, the reasons or gave them, how do you say, more, what's the word? Made them trust me more because I've been through what they've done. So everything I've asked for, they've given it to me. They don't just hand it to you. So if I ask for it, they always say, "Go and do it. If it's successful, then we'll support you." So that's what happened with the school. I started my own school and I was a affiliate first, and then once I proved that I was doing the school, running the school properly and supplying good talent to the company, then they came on board and made me an actual New Japan dojo. So
Other than the actual creation of the Bullet Club, what would you say is, in your opinion, the most defining moment in the tenure of Bullet Club?
wow, I'd say not taking away from the leadership for Finn Balor had. But I'd say the most defining moment was when AJ Styles came in and won the IWGP belt. Because that night in Fukuoka when he won it, to us as a group, we all thought, here's another we have to share or be in the shadows of that again. But after that night, the Bullet Club was in the van on the way back to the hotel. We got off. It was a dark car park, and we started walking to the hotel. But this is where the most defining moment was. AJ Styles called us all back, and I don't know if he's told the story or not or anybody, but he called us all back. We all came around, the Young Bucks. We had Carl Anderson, Tamatonga, and Luke Gallows were the main guy. I'm here to work with you guys, not for you guys to work for me. So he basically made it a team thing, not a one guy leader, and then everybody has to follow. And our demeanor and the way we thought about him basically changed that night because that for the whole next year or a bit before he left, it just became a team thing. So because we became a team, we all pushed each other in every match instead of just putting one.
Very cool. That's a great story, and I don't know if people are aware of the Rogue General and his history with the Bullet Club, but you've also been a former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, beating Shinsuke Nakamura, and a year ago, wrestling Dontaku, you and Chase captured the IWGP tag titles. What was that moment like for you? I know you've been a 6-man champion and Intercontinental Champion, but you and Chase are kind of like, you guys are like the workhorses of the Bullet Club. You know, you're out there in every 8-man, every 6-man, 10-man. You guys are out there on every tour. What did it mean to finally get that opportunity to get in there and show what you guys could do as a tag team?
Yeah, it was very emotional because me and Chase had worked together for so long, and to finally get recognized for that. Not that we want to be in the limelight like everybody else, but just a little, hey, thank you for doing your job. Take it for a little bit. It felt great. It felt great. But going back to the Intercontinental bout, back then I was still green. I had no idea what I was doing, and thankfully, Shinsuke Nakamura was such a pro. He carried me and basically turned me into a superstar in Japan, because winning that bout at the time was actually higher than the actual IWGP bout, and it was the bout that bout was main evented at the Wrestle Kingdom. So for me to win it off him uh, was huge. It catapulted me to a top guy level in Japan. So special moment, but at the same time, it kind of took me to that level where I thought I had achieved the highest I could. So after that, it was kind of like, what's next? Um, which happens to a lot of people who aim high, and once they get there, they get bored and there's nothing else to do. So I fell into that trap where I got there and I thought, what the hell do I do now? Because I've achieved the highest thing I could. And at the same time, it kind of turned me towards doing my school and running promotions and running shows, which was a different challenge on itself.
Now you had mentioned the school. When you had put out a video about when you apply to wrestling school, first day of wrestling school, that had me just rolling laughing. It was absolutely hilarious, because like each one of the things that you had said were moments that you're like, yep, I know the person that does that. I know the person. Was that just an airing of grievances, or are you showing students this, going, this is not right? Like, what was the inspiration of that video? Because it was incredible.
What I feel, because I didn't grow up in the indie scene, but so because I went straight into New Japan, tried out, got in, and learned the pro style. But my experiences going to different promotions in the indies just pisses me off, mostly because the respect and a lot of the things the safety and all that kind of stuff is missing. And what really pisses me off is a lot of people don't understand that. They think what they're doing now or what they're doing is normal. That's how it should be or how it is. Where I think, because coming from a New Japan where everything has to be, safety is utmost importance, and respect and all that kind of stuff. So when I go out, not saying it's anybody's fault, because a lot of wrestlers are taught or are learning what their coaches only what they only know. So, and a lot of these coaches have not been to that pro level to actually learn what is needed to be, or what is needed to get to the pro level. So I see all the stuff, and it's just, I like doing comedy as well. So it was a jab at what really happens, and also just making fun of, just making my friends laugh and stuff. But at the same time, when I put that video out, I was doing a Tamashi tour in Australia, and after putting that video out, 3 days later, I told my friends, I said, you know that video? It all happened this weekend. So I was right.
Correct.
Correct.
You mentioned the Tamashi tour, and you have the Rogue Army down there. And we had Shepard Alexander on a couple weeks ago, another one, a student from the Fale Dojo. He had nothing but great things to say about it. And I think the idea behind us having Shep on and you on is I don't think people are aware of the wrestling scene down in Australia and New Zealand, and I think they're forgetful of some of the top stars now in the wrestling business: Rhea Ripley, Grayson Waller, Jay White. Those are all people from Robbie Eagles. I mean, they talked about it on the first night of Best of the Super Juniors. He's not just working New Japan. Before he goes on this Best of the Super Junior tour, he's working independent dates throughout Australia and New Zealand. How important is it for you to give these guys the platform to perform and hopefully one day be recognized and have the opportunities that you work so hard to get and get that spotlight in New Japan or in Rev Pro or over here in the States?
Yeah, it's very important. Going through my own journey, I had to get to Japan to make it to the level I'm at. And it's not easy for everyone down here to get to America, get to England, get to Japan and make a name for themselves. So years back, New Zealand, Australia used to be huge. Used to be a huge territory, and everybody would come here. So I want to get it to that level again and give the opportunities to everybody around here to showcase their talents and hopefully get noticed and get recognized to go somewhere else. But the main goal is to grow big enough where nobody wants to go away but stay here and grow the scene here.
Let me ask you a stupid question. You ever punch a kangaroo?
No, I haven't, but I do want to roast it on a spit one day.
Now, look, I always
That's
ask
good.
any guys that have ever been to Japan. Lance Archer, he turned me on to this. The raw horse. Do you eat the raw horse?
Oh yeah, of course. It's a delicacy. Here in our culture, Tongans eat horse, but around the surrounding countries in New Zealand, it's a big no-no. So Tongans are mocked for eating horse, but when I went to Japan, man, it's a delicacy over there, and it's very expensive. So I come back here and I say, well, the Japanese eat it. So beautiful.
What is it? What does it taste like? Does it taste like chicken? Does it taste like beef?
It's one of those where it has its own taste. Much like I've eaten kangaroo too. It doesn't taste like anything else. Has its own taste.
Does it make you jumpy?
Oh,
Yeah, the horse or the kangaroo.
I'm gonna go with the kangaroo.
I hope it makes you jump. I gotta tell you guys, I do remember you guys because I think back in 2014, 15, Luke Gallows gave me a couple of shirts.
Oh, I have the
Shining Wizards
pictures.
shirts.
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull them up. I purposely I pulled them today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Now we get to watch Matt play with technology.
Talk to Fale. Talk to him while I do this, you chud. Jesus Christ.
Can I ask him your question?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's become a bit of a tradition for Matt to ask all of our guests, and you are one in the line of many. When was the last time you shit your pants?
My pants.
Yeah. Whether it was in the ring, a social situation, maybe you were in bed and you woke up and you let one sneak. Last time, because
Pants,
yeah, pants
luckily
shitting
it
is
wasn't.
quite the history in the show.
I wish it wasn't so, but it be so.
Oh, it's true.
I think the last time was maybe 20 years ago, and while I was still at university.
Oh, look at that
Oh,
handsome
there
guy.
you go. Yeah. Who is
Incredible.
that skinny young fella?
I got another
Yeah,
one.
but that was a cool shirt, man. I like that shirt.
That's crazy. I
remember
never knew
Gallows-
that you got. I never knew that you got the shirt from Gallows because I know we sent Gallows and Anderson shirts. I never realized that they gave them to you. That's the first time I'm hearing.
Yeah,
about
I
that.
think they came back. They came back one time, and they're giving it to everyone. Say, "Oh, this is from a couple of friends of us. We appreciate if you guys wear it." Fuck, I wore it because they look cool. It does. There's a
I
cool
got
design,
I got another one where it looks like you're having a really good time.
Is that with the one with the?
Is
Yeah,
that the cigar picture?
I think I
Yeah,
know
that's
which
the
one it is.
cigar picture. Hold on, let me.
Oh, love this picture.
This is
Yeah,
a
I
good
think
one.
we had just started, and we were friends
Oh,
with
yeah.
everybody on Facebook. So I just sent a bunch of T-shirts to everybody.
Let's check this one out.
See,
Yeah,
here's what people didn't understand about the Bullet Club.
There
back
it
then.
is.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's awesome.
That's
What a great picture.
Which one am I thinking of?
yeah, man, that's awesome. That's on the top floor at the Tokyo Dome.
It's insane. Insane.
So you were saying what people didn't understand about the Bullet Club?
Yeah, at the beginning stage, everybody would just support each other. Like, if I had something to get over, I'll give it. I'll ask the guys, can wear the shirt, and we all take photos. We would do things like that, and in turn, everybody who we helped on the side would in turn spread the word about us. Because when we started, the internet was still new, Twitter was still new, and all that kind of stuff. You know, followers weren't we weren't on TV in the States at the time. You know, we only had hardcore Japanese wrestling fans. So in order to get our brand out, you know, we were doing things like this, like you know, Gallows and Anderson giving us your guys' shirts. We wear it. You guys talk about us, and we're doing a lot of things like that, and it really helped get the word out about the Bullet Club because our company in Japan, the president had no fucking idea that we were blowing up around the world, and still treated us like we were nobodies. I remember one time I was with Anderson and we were talking to the president saying, "Hey, we need to get these shirts printed for the fans and stuff, and we need to push it out." And he was like, "Oh man, not that many, not that many." And then there was a show in New York, and the president went along. He comes back just ecstatic, like he's like, "Hey, I can't believe everybody's wearing your shirt over there." And me and Anderson looking at each other and going, "This motherfucker."
So I can't pull this up on the screen, but tell me if you could see that one. That might be my favorite one.
Yes, Tama. Yeah.
Yeah,
see it.
that's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite one. That's my go-to. I love that one. That's a cool picture.
It's a cool shirt, guys. I like that design. It stands out.
Nice.
Well, we forever grateful for you guys rocking the pink and black while you guys were doing the two suites and stuff. I got to ask you about David Finlay. Okay, I love Jay White. Jay White's my guy. I love him. They fucking cheered for Eddie Kingston when he fucking beat him, and now he's out and he's on fucking AEW, and now I got David Finlay running around. I don't like it, Fale. I don't like it.
Yeah. Why?
He looks like he's going through a fucking midlife crisis. He dyed his hair black. He rides a fucking motorcycle. He's got a shillelagh. Who gives a shit?
I gotta
I
give
don't
you
like-
here's why I support him. Here's why. right? Nobody really knows who I am in the Bullet Club, right? Because I stick to my fucking lane, right? That's how I get paid. Stay in my lane, and I'll get paid really well. If I jump in somebody else's lane, I'm not gonna have a long career. Okay, this is why I like him, because his lane is to be the leader, right? Not me. My lane is to sit back and get paid. Right?
Yeah,
But
how much would it cost me to have you step in the lane so we can get rid of House of Torture?
it'll cost you a spanking. That's what it'll cost.
I will dress however you want, as long as I don't have another fucking House of Torture match. I'm in. Sign me up. I'll meet you
You're
halfway.
gonna dress like David Finley.
I just shaved my beard today.
I'll be grabbing that shillelagh either.
That's money in the bank.
No, I give him a lot of props because he's coming out with something different. And straight away I was like, what is he trying to do? But then I thought, man, it's different. Everybody is talking about him because he's doing something different. Why not? Let's see where he goes with it. I hope he carries it on and take us for another, 2-3 years and see what happens after that.
Would you say that there was ever an underappreciated member of Bullet Club that deserves more props than he has gotten? And if so, who would that be?
Two, actually. Well, there's three. I'd say Gallows, Anderson, and Tama. Anderson, you know what, when he was still there, I would have loved to see him in the front, and because that guy is one of the most, to me, most selfless guys out there. Because when he comes out with you in a match, he does nothing but tell everybody in the world that you're the best wrestler in the world. And he's a great worker too. He taught me a lot throughout the years, but I would have liked to have seen him go further while he was at New Japan. Also, Tama Tonga. Tama, great athlete, but like me, and people like me and Tama, it's very hard to get ahead in Japan because of a certain, what. But it's easier for other people to get ahead just because of it. But that's how it goes in Japan.
Now you mentioned Tama and Tonga and Hikuleo, all cousins of yours, and they were all once in Bullet Club, but now they've strayed. I mean, could we see the Rogue General go Gorillas of Destiny? Are you tried and true with the Bullet Club?
I'm still in the Bullet Club, so yeah, I like getting paid.
It's all about, look, I get it. It's all about that money. Let me ask you this: Rogue Army.
Yeah.
So the Rogue Army, for those not familiar, in New Japan, Tamishi, it's your, I guess you're an extension of the Bullet Club, the Rogue Army. Is that safe to say?
Yes. So building it.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's in a subfaction of the Bullet Club. I think it wouldn't have worked if it wasn't me that's doing it. But it's something I'm trying to build to be strong enough to be able to lift the scene here, and also when it's time, take the scene overseas to Japan and America.
Now, tell us a little bit about Jack Bonza and the Natural Classics.
These guys I have worked with, especially Bonza, I've worked with for a lot of years now, and I feel like his style is similar to mine, and he has a commanding presence in the scene in Australia. And with the Natural Classics, they've gone through my school, and they have the look, they have the ambition, and I feel like these guys would help me get the scene to where it needs to be.
Is there a chance we see Bad Luck Fale in the G1 this year?
The thing is, Japan decides all of that. So I can say I want to be in it. I want to be in it as much as I want, but it's all up to them. So all I do, I'm just waiting till somebody calls me and say you're in, which I have been in for a long time, but I still, like everybody else who's over there, everybody's waiting for that call.
What's the biggest culture shock for you going from New Zealand to Japan? What's like the biggest difference for you where you're like, this is weird? Is it the underwear and the vending machines?
The used underwear in the vending.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, right? That's weird. I mean,
it's not weird for the guy that's buying them.
No, you cater to everybody. That's a weird one, no?
Yeah, of course. You can't find it anywhere else. Yeah. It's funny, New Zealand is very far away, and a lot of the things we get comes years later. So whatever happens in America or in Japan or wherever, we usually get it way later. So going to Japan the first time, this is funny. All I knew about Japan was some of the things I've seen in the movies. So when I got off the plane in Japan, I was expecting everybody in a kimono with samurai swords and a sword. But to my shock, I came out and I thought, wow, look at these big buildings. It's bigger than New Zealand.
Sir, you're a big guy, right? You're a massive guy, and we've heard of the giant snakes over there and the spiders as big as your head that jump around. Is there anything that terrifies you? Are you running away from snakes? Are you stomping them out? What? Because there's things over there that scare the shit out of me, and I haven't even seen them yet. Is there anything that terrifies you? Are you scared of any of that shit over there?
So there's a difference. In New Zealand is a different country from Australia, so we're a different island. In New Zealand, there's nothing dangerous here. Nothing.
Oh,
there's not even white-tailed crocodiles. There's no alligators. There's no snakes. New Zealand's probably one of the safest countries in the world. But if you go just down the road to Australia, they have everything that can kill you. Yeah, so they have the snakes and crocodiles and redback spiders that'll kill you straight away. But what scares me, oh man,
us
I
now.
don't know. There's not much they can.
I wouldn't think so, man. You're a giant guy walking around.
That's probably what scares me.
Yeah, wait till my fucking shit-stained underwears are in a vending machine in Tokyo.
You'll be a rich man.
Nobody's buying that. Nobody's buying that.
Now, Master Waddle will buy a pair.
You don't know.
I bet you Tai Chi buys that shit.
You watch your fucking mouth about Tai Chi, bro.
No, Yoshi. You know who buys the panties in the vending machine?
Don't say it.
No, Yoshihashi does. He always looks like he smelled something funny. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. So.
He's always like, huh? And I love Yoshihashi. He always looks confused.
Oh. Oh, there's a lot of guys over there who look the same way.
Oh boy.
It's a lot of confusion.
Oh.
Fale, do you have I looked on NJPW 1972, but there was no word yet. Do you know when the next Tamashi tour is going to be?
Tamashi.
Tamashi.
Yeah, come on, man.
Nothing confirmed yet, but I am planning on looking at either June, July, or July, August. The goal is to get it to a level where we can do it once a month, and then from there weekly. But it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of support from Japan, which I have right now, but I need a lot more. And like everything else I've done, I need to keep pushing it before they can come on board 100%. Unless I find a big sponsor who can come on board and take it to the next level.
And if you're the big
Well-
sponsor, you should go to faledojo.com and hit them up, let them know.
All right. That's
Shit,
right.
yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Who is
Shining Wizard. I think Shining Wizard might come on board, would they?
Hell yeah. I don't know about big, but
Yeah, I mean, we'll
small, mediocre, laughable.
We'll pay
Bad
for
luck.
the panties.
bad luck. I'm recording from
We'll
the
auction
basement
out
of
some.
Dad's house, so I don't.
We'll
have a
auction
whole
some
lot.
shitty pants. Yeah.
Oh, good God. What this is not what you thought we were gonna do, like a real interview.
Yeah. This is more fun.
We got some in there. We got some legit
No, we
questions
did,
in
but
there.
it's oh goddamn, what a fucking good time. Who's somebody from the New Japan dojo, the Fale dojo, excuse me, who we should keep an eye on? Maybe we might want to follow.
Right now, I'd say he's in Japan right now, and Oscar Loib. Oscar Loibe. Oscar came to the New Zealand dojo back in 2019, and he spent a whole year. He originally came for 3 months, and he ran out of money, and he was about to leave, but I saw something special about him, and convinced him to stay. So he stayed and carried on training. He worked 2 jobs to be able to afford to stay here. So a year later, we did a show. No, a year later, the bosses came down, assessed him, and they liked him, and they said bring him to Japan. So he's going to be a major star in the future, and keep an eye on him. He's got the height, he's got the looks, he's got the size. Take him all the way.
Yeah, this next him and Oleg Bolton are gonna be big in Japan. Definitely.
Yes, I believe so.
Well, Fale, this has been an absolute pleasure. I know it's early in the morning for you. We appreciate the time. If you are out there and you're not following Bad Luck Fale, do so at Tokes Fale on the Twitter and Instagram. FaleDojo.com is the website for any information. If there's anyone out there in the Australian, New Zealand area that wants to go to the dojo, check it out, man. You can learn from one of the best. He knows what he's doing. There's a reason why he's been around for as long as he's been around. He stays in his lane, he makes his money, and he spanks that ass, baby.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us.
It was an absolute pleasure, man. We'd love to get you back anytime.
Oh, for sure. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Take care, guys.
Take care,
Have a good
Fale.
night. It's good night. Good. Have a great day, Mr. Fale.
Yes. Have a great day.
You have a good night.
Beautiful.
Bad Luck Fale.
There he is.
Handsome Kevin.
Hi.
Hey.
That
That was a hoot.
It was a hoot and
That
a
was fun.
holler.
Good
Glad we
times.
made that work.
I mean, he's no Diana, but
We know that he is.
That is a fair point. Fair point.
no, it was awesome. He was good dude. I think he had fun too. It's nice when they have fun.
Yeah, of
Seems
course.
like the kind of guy you want to hang out with.
Oh,
Like,
for
he
sure.
seems like the
yeah.
kind of guy, like, you know what, we're having a barbecue. Who's on the list? Like, first name that comes to your head. That's the guy you want to have at your barbecue.
Ah. That's right.
What's the matter, Matt? You reading your notes?
You just made the list.
Nothing's wrong, T-Donk. Well, you know what? There is something wrong.
Oh,
no.
shit.
Can I? A what?
You can guess. What do you think's wrong with Matt?
Something to do with commercials?
I think Matt is going to do
here
the
we go.
commercials.
I don't think there's anything per se wrong with me. But if you're listening to this, if you're hearing my voice in your ears or you're watching on YouTube and you're not a Patreon, you're doing something wrong. For as little as $1 a month, you can be a Patreon member and support the Shining Wizards. $3 a month, gets you all of our bonus content going back almost 2 years. Tons of bonus episodes, watch-alongs, crossword puzzles, Wizards rewinds, and there's more to come. We have great things planned for the future. $5 a month will plug your social media, your website, whatever. $10 a month, you get put into the monthly Wizards raffle for the Patreon people. Those supporters, if you are chosen, get to decide if they are a part of the show. So you can pick the Wizards Rewind and sit in on it like Milwaukee Tom did a couple weeks ago. You could do it down the aisle like Kate did last week. You could sit on an interview like William Mercier Jr. did with Kevin Kelly. You could maybe challenge for the Can You Beat That Championship if you're up for it. Danny Rusinello won for June, so he is going to decide his fate and decide how he gets to be a part of the show. And that's what we want to do with our Patreon. We want you to support us, and we want to make you part of the show, part of the Shining Wizards family. So at this time, let's thank those that support us. Kathy Hummer, the queen of the Shining Wizards. Manny Kratzo, the king of the Shining Wizards. Danny Rusinello, I just mentioned him, at not Danny Russ on the Twitter machine. Anthony Rusinello from the Mark Order podcast. Sean Toe, Sean Calejo, Kate Hensler, at Miss Kate Fabe. You saw her here last week. She does 1 million podcasts a week. If you have your finger on the pulse of pro wrestling, you should know who Kate is. Christine Friesendorf, Mark Parloni, Thomas Cops, the Mott Spock, at High Five Tom. Him and William Mercier have their very own show here on the Shining Wizards Network, the ROH Revelry. So check that out. Kieran, my co-host for the Bread Club, he's a supporter of the Shining Wizards. Bon Beasley, what a name, what a guy. Eric Freeds, he's doing his own podcast too. S.J. McDonald, up there in Canada, she's supporting the Wizards. She just got a T-shirt from Pro Wrestling Tees, rocking the Wizards. Come on, people. Michael Hammond, he's been with us forever. What a guy. Matthew Birch, the true Prince of Pro. He's our like OG stat guy from like, he's been with us for like 10 years. He's the best. Love the guy. Braden Bergen. Brendan Haney, he's the notes guy. Brendan does an awesome job. I don't think he gets enough credit. He puts the notes together every week, and we probably use like a third of them. So, Brendan, thank you. Ryan Schlong, at Mark Order Pod, relative to the captain. He does a great job on Wednesday night, Ryan does. And the captain, you know, he's a good guy. Asian Joe, Mike Peterson, at LOL Mike Peterson. He's the Can You Beat That Champion fraud. But, you know, whatever. Follow him. Check him out. He at least cuts a fucking promo. Kevin Rogue, he's the fourth Shining Wizards, newest member of the Wizards, at Year of Pod, at JJ Rogue Means, at TOTS Pod. You heard Tony at the beginning of the show. The newest Year of Pod came out, WCW Greed. So you want to check that out. You know what Kevin's bringing to the table. If you're listening to this, you're watching this, you know he brings the funny. So check it out. David Henry Bauer, he's back. He did that wonderful clip of Tony's mom coming on the show last week on the YouTube for us. So check that out over at our YouTube. Roll's been around forever. Love you, Roll. Don't know who you are, but love you. Say what's up. Come into the Discord. Be like, what's up? I'm Roll.
Roll Tide.
And last, but certainly not least, he's got his own Twitter account at W Mercier Jr. He's the one. He's the only. William Mercier Jr.
Lives are gonna be at William Mercier's hands. You know what I mean? Do you? Do you know? Do you know?
Kevin, I know what you mean.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby, do you? We also have a network, Shining Wizards Network, shiningwizardsnetwork.com. 30 screams or less, turnbuckle throwbacks. Maybe, I don't know if they do a fucking show. Inconclusive breakdown podcast. Kevin Rogue has like 5 fucking podcasts on our network. They're great. To High Five Tom, I talked about it before. He's got a show. Where's the banner, people? There it is. Wrestling Night. Oh, Snowy, the Canadians, they're rocking it. They're doing Wrestling Night in Canada, and they're doing heavy metal, radioactive metal. The broadcast from the land down under. Right, mate.
Hey, we're brothers, aren't we? Don't we fight each other all the time with kangaroos in our pockets?
And then every Wednesday night, the Mark Gordon podcast. They're all part of the Shining Wizards Network. So ShiningWizardsNetwork.com, or just throw it into your search engine wherever you listen to podcasts. You can get all these great shows. I really like the 30 screams or less. I don't know about you guys. It's fucking easy listen, 30 minutes or less. Can't put over Handsome Kevin enough. His shows are funny.
Thank you.
I don't know about anybody else, to be honest with you.
I heard Turnbuckle Throwbacks is a scream.
Yeah, if you want to listen to something that's like 6 weeks old.
No, like it makes you scream.
He just put out a new episode yesterday.
Oh, did he? Congratulations.
He wanted to do an episode for Mother's Day. Yeah, yesterday. He recorded yesterday.
Did he do what show was it? Hold on. So he did a show on Mother's Day.
Yep.
So did he actually do a throwback?
Yep.
So let me see what Mother's Day wrestling related show could there have been? Something with Vicky? No. Something with no.
Nope. Let me ask you, Kevin. Does Capital Combat have anything to do with Mother's Day?
Absolutely not.
Well,
RoboCop had a mother.
You don't know that.
RoboCop was a motherfucker.
I don't know that.
RoboCop was manufactured.
No, RoboCop was a man before he became RoboCop, so of course he had a mother.
Yeah, the dude was
before he was a RoboCop. Right, he was a man with a mother, but then he became RoboCop.
Yeah, but he still had memories of his wife and kids, so he definitely remembers who his mother is.
Kiss that all goodbye.
God, wow, Matt, how many times have you seen RoboCop?
It was on the same VHS as WrestleMania 4, and it was my brother. Dick Jones is wanted for murder. That man made a mistake. It's time to erase that mistake.
Did you ever see RoboCock?
No, I've never seen RoboCop.
See, why do you do that, Tony?
Because he's a ghoul.
You never, dude.
You've
never seen RoboCock,
dude?
No. I never even heard of it until you just spit it out of your putrid mouth.
I'm disappointed because Matt had a copy of Sitcomp, and I know RoboCock was on there, and he's fucking forgetting it.
Oh, where to
I
didn't know that was like a
to shit.
I didn't know there was like a long version of that. Like,
no, that's what it was.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I've seen RoboCop. Viacom!
Oh my God! Look what happened by accident.
You're not talking about Robot Chicken?
Oh no, definitely not.
Interesting. I know it's not usually where we do this in the show.
Oh yeah,
Tony was ranting and raving, but guys, I think it's time to go over the top.
Look at us.
Woo!
On Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins defeats Damian Priest and Shinsuke Nakamura. Mustafa Ali defeats Otis. Finn Balor defeats Cody Rhodes and The Miz. Rhea Ripley with Dominic Mysterio defeats Dana Brooke. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defeat Imperium. Zoe Stark defeats Nikki Cross. Dominic Mysterio defeats the cameraman, Xavier Woods. Seth Rollins defeats Finn Balor. On SmackDown, AJ Styles defeats Edge and Rey Mysterio. Bobby Lashley defeats Austin Theory and Sheamus. Cameron Grimes defeats Baron Corbin. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez defeat Damage Control. AJ Styles defeats Bobby Lashley on NXT. Tiffany Stratton defeats Gigi Dolan. Gallus defeats The Dyad. Duke Hudson defeats Javier Bernal. Eddie Thorpe defeats Damon Kemp. The fuck's Damon Kemp? Dragunov defeats Dijak. Charlie Dempsey defeats Tyler Bate. Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs defeat Hank Walker and Tank Ledger. Fuck me. Lyra Val. You know what she is. He beats Kiana James. Braun Breaker defeats Trick Williams. God damn it, Tony. Take me over the top.
Cats can't taste sweet things because of a genetic defect. Just another reason why cats suck.
Oh God.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Fuck
man.
you, cats suck. Next.
What's your beef with cats, bro?
Cats suck.
What do you mean cats?
They're mean. They're fucking loners. They hide under the bed when company comes over. They fight with each other. Fuck.
I'm
cats.
sorry. Would you rather someone's annoying fucking dog sit on your lap all night?
No, I'd rather annoying dogs bark at your fucking window. Who's next?
Exactly. You don't hear no cats barking here.
No, they just ass us to death.
You love a good cat asshole. Don't lie about it.
It's not bad. It's not there.
All right. See? Mod Spock. Look at that. Tony hates pussy. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Wonk. Over on AEW, a double Jeopardy match. Claudio Castagnoli's defeated Ray Phoenix.
Can I ask two questions? Are there two of them? It's Castagnoli's. And what is a double Jeopardy match?
It was the Ring of Honor World Champion.
Okay.
And if he lost,
Uh-huh.
then Ray Phoenix would get to challenge Claudio for the title.
Oh, one of those.
What is going on in my
Fuck
life?
AEW.
My lights are flashing, so if I lose power.
Oh, I hope you do and you can't finish fucking
I
AEW.
thought that was me.
Oh, no, now my internet's down. I got the one bar.
Oh no.
We might be losing it. We might be losing it over here,
What's the
Peter.
weather like over there by you? Is it bad?
Weather's fine.
Yeah. So what's going
Them
on?
fucking dogs are chewing through the wires
I
outside.
don't know what people are doing outside.
I'm sure you're not in New Zealand.
And if Ray Phoenix won, if Claudio won, he gets to choose a partner to go after the Ring of Honor tag titles. But if Ray Phoenix wins, he gets a title shot against Claudio.
So who won?
Claudio won.
Castagnoli's? So
Yeah,
the
he won.
Castagnoli's are challenging the Phoenixes?
Yeah, somebody else from the Blackpool Combat Club.
Oh, I can't fucking wait. I hope they bring screwdrivers.
Oh boy, we're going to talk about that. Orange Cassidy defeated Daniel Garcia in a no holds barred match. Julia Hart defeated Anna Jay.
Why are they in a no holds barred match? That makes no sense.
The trios titles were on the line as the House of Black defeated Best Amigos, Bandito, Chuck Taylor, and Trent Beretta.
If they had a team called the House of White, would that be racist?
In the main event, John Moxley defeated Kenny Omega in a steel cage. Over on Rampage, Billy Gunn and the Acclaim defeated Kip Sabian, The Butcher, and The Blade. Tony Storm defeated Allison Kay. Kyle Fletcher defeated Action Andretti. And the Mogul Embassy, Brian Cage and Swerve Strickland, defeated John Silver and Alex Reynolds.
Oh,
Tony.
great. Action Andretti, that big guy that they fucking they strapped a rocket to him to lose on fucking Rampage. Hey,
Tony!
Yeah, what's that?
Take it over the top, big guy.
Most car horns are in the key of F. You know what F means? The fuck out of my way!
All right. Why don't I hit you with a double dose of some two separate wrestling companies at the same time? Mark Briscoe defeats Shane Taylor on Ring of Honor on Honor Club. Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Utah defeat Rhett Titus and Tracy Williams in a Ring of Honor World Television title match. Samoa Joe defeats Blake Christian. No Righteous. Dutch and Vincent defeat the Infantry. Carly Bravo and Sean Dean. Robin Renegade defeats Vertivixen. And Willie Mack defeats Ninja Back. I'm bringing Ninja
back.
All right, yeah. Willie
Those
Mack
motherfuckers don't know how to chop.
Willie Mack defeats Ninja Mack. The Embassy defeat Adam Priest, Lucky Ali, and Victor Benjamin.
Lucky Ali. You mean unlucky Ali, am I right?
Tony, are you changing this segment as we do this, or what? What's
Yes,
going on?
you did it to Matt. You're in the battle this time, dude.
Kyle Fletcher defeats Tony Deppen.
Kyle Fletcher?
Yeah, the same guy that Matt literally
More like
just
Kyle
mentioned.
Belcher because he sucks.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Tony.
I don't give a fuck. He sucks.
I know Kyle Belcher.
He's burping up cum.
Wait, no, Kyle Belcher. I know Bob Belcher. Air Fox defeats Anthony Henry.
Henry?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
The Dark Order defeat Josh Woods and the Trust.
You sure he does. Trush.
Jerk off!
ROH Women's title match. Athena defeats Sky Blue. Let's head right on over to Impact Wrestling. where Masha Slamovich defeats, because I can't do this again. So Masha Slamovich defeats Killer Kelly. Nick Aldis defeats Sheldon G. The Good Hands defeat the Decay with a little assist from my dear good close personal friend Brian Myers.
Shut up.
That's right. Steve Macklin defeats Rhino in a world title match. Dirty Dango defeats Johnny Swinger Daddy. Impact Knockouts Tag Team title match. The Coven defeat Deonna Purrazzo and Jordan Grace Tony. For the love of God, just take us over the top.
The cheesiest pizza ever was topped with 154 varieties of cheese. However, the most flavorful was topped with Framunda.
All right, that wasn't bad.
On NWA Power. Latimer and EC3 went to a time limit draw, and it says it was at 6 minutes and 5 seconds, which is rather peculiar time limit.
Well, that's the TV time limit,
yeah,
man.
TV title time limit is 6 minutes and 5 seconds.
And 5 seconds?
Yeah, 6:05, bro. Because
Homage.
fucking Billy Corgan's got to pay tribute to the past by having a fucking cross-dressing guy with a fucking manly cowboy, because that's what we do in the NWA. Tradition.
Yep.
Well, it's looking up here because Yabo the Clown defeated Ricky Morton.
Tradition!
Bully Ray defeats DZ Kill. Blunt Force Trauma defeats Chris Adonis and Tyrus.
No.
Nope, that ended in a double count out. My mistake.
Wait, what? Oh, fuck me.
On NWA, what the versus
Power.
AAA? The World is a Vampire?
The world
All
is
right.
a vampire.
Commander and Octagon Jr. defeat
Fucking
Scion and Hawkeye.
wrestling.
Looks like
I actually watched
Eras-
that match and I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Eras and La Hiedra
It's a woman.
defeat Aaron Stevens and Natalia Markova. Kerry Morton defeats Jack Cartwheel and Sal the Pal, and Psycho Clown defeats Trevor Murdoch. Tony,
Psycho Clown.
over the top me, man.
Is that the last one or we got more to go?
No, that's it.
That's it.
It's the last one? All right, good. Then I'll close with this one. The Vietnamese dong is the third worthless currency in the world, where $1 US equals 23,255 dongs. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty valuable to me, guys.
All right, so I vote the Vietnamese dong.
You know, fun fact, that NWA World Junior Heavyweight Title Match three-way dance, all former guests of the Shining Wizards podcast. Kerry
Who
Morton-
wants to go out for some Vietnamese dongs?
Is that what their currency is called? Dongs?
Yeah, it's a
That's the name
dong.
of the episode, by the way, the Vietnamese dong.
Not Bad Luck Fale spanking.
You know what the good thing is?
like
Like,
that.
I've actually wrote 6 of them, so I have some that I could put in the bank for next week.
Oh, good. Does that mean you're not going to do all your research on Facebook next week?
Yeah, no.
Fucking rage like a maniac?
Fucking, like it's an Encyclopedia Britannica over here. Remember that?
We have our main event for the Night of the Champions. It's all set. It will be Seth Rollins, AJ Styles.
Hey now,
How do you guys feel about that?
love it.
Yeah,
Surprised.
I'm happy
Surprised.
with it.
Yeah, very surprised. I mean, Seth Rollins is not a surprise. AJ Styles is just coming back, so not as much of a surprise as when I watched the show. So yeah, I'm pumped for it.
Yeah, it's I'm hoping what they do is obviously strap it with Seth, and then
Oh, it's 100% going to Seth.
yeah, and then from there it's between Cody and Seth for a program, which I think is going to be great because they never really put it didn't feel like it was fully stamped at the point that it ended when it ended. So
Well, they did a little tease on Raw when the tournament started, and Cody like set up the tournament saying, "Let the tournament begin," and Seth Rollins comes right out for his triple threat match, and they kind of have a little stare down. Seth is his little Joker self, and Cody is super serious. So yeah, it's 100% gonna be a feud between Cody and Seth. There's no doubt in my mind, unless they there's no way they milk a third Brock Cody. Cody's got to win again, and then Brock's gonna take off till SummerSlam. He's got that. Like,
I
that
would
has
think
to
so.
be.
So it makes the most sense.
Yeah, I would think so too. It makes a
Oh,
lot
what
of
the
sense, Kevin.
Thank you, Magenta. It's good to see you again.
Hey, good to see you guys. Tony said you were looking for me, so I decided to make an appearance.
You guys wearing the same
Yeah,
shirt?
don't even mind that. I didn't have any clothes to wear. He said, "Here, take my shirt."
Oh, that's mighty nice of him.
I love Newark. I can't help it.
Magenta, I'm glad you joined us because there's
I'm glad to have joined you, Matthew.
hot news, and I
Oh,
know,
hot! I love it. Is it hot and fresh like Krispy Kreme?
Yes, the light is on, buddy. The light is on.
Fuck yeah!
Bob Orton Jr. telling people doctors are advising Randy never to wrestle again. How does that make Magenta feel?
I like Randy Orton. He's a good dude. Never hurt himself in the ring on purpose. Never cursed out any fellows from Ghana. He's a swell guy. He's not stupid.
Do you think he should return or should he listen to his doctors?
Fuck the doctors. They don't know shit. If he feels like he can return, he can return. Magenta's all for getting back in the ring. Except for me. I'm really hurt.
Oh, what's wrong with you, Magenta?
I got emotional problems.
Yeah, but
don't stare at me like that. I have emotional problems. Don't stigmatize me. I know what year it is. I know my rights.
I don't know if Handsome Kevin did it any justice when he did Over the Top, and I don't know if you were listening, Magenta, but I think it's fair. Maybe Magenta, you should know that a lot of the results that Handsome Kevin gave you from the WWE and NXT, they were all results of a tournament.
I love tournaments. They have them all the time in New Japan. AEW does them every other week. Why shouldn't the WWE have tournaments upon tournaments upon tournaments?
Right? We're crowning a new NXT Women's Champion.
Of course we are.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that indie woman. She hurt her foot and she got drafted to Raw.
So is she giving up the title because she went to Raw or because she hurt her foot?
Does it really matter?
Yes.
All I know is that sweet ass of Gigi Dolan's not in the tournament anymore. She's quite the looker, am I right?
You are right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You
Her
know who
shit box keeps getting bigger. I'm afraid she's gonna have to let it out one day.
You know who she's in a relationship with?
Me, of course.
No, not you, Magenta. The Zachary Wentz.
Who?
He was the other rascal.
Oh, Trey Miguel's buddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one
Zachary went that way, and Gigi's Dolan Heine went that way.
Yeah, he used to be with Kimberly, and then she said he beat him up, and then he had the Hitler mustache. Remember all that?
Oh, and he retired, no? Or she retired. She just announced her retirement, didn't she?
Right. Yeah.
She's the princess?
Sure.
I should be the prince. La da 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 da. Come here, honey. I'll take you to the palace and show you my staff.
Magenta, are you a fan of big announcements?
I'm a fan of a lot of things that are big. Announcements is one of them.
Are you
I
excited?
like big heinies. Did I tell you that? La, da, da, da.
I get the feeling you have.
Oh, I get to feel them all the time. Girls line up for me to squeeze their heinies.
Whereabouts?
Around the backside. That's where the heiny is.
Oh, you fucking toolbox.
I'm not a toolbox. I'm Magenta.
Where are they lining up? Like, how does Magenta?
Oh, all in a row. It's fantastic.
Do you have a
Women
signal?
let you do that when you're a powerful man. I didn't know if you knew that. I learned that a long time ago.
How powerful are you?
Very powerful. Look at these guns, man. They
Yeah, but
go
I'm not talking
Magenta.
I'm not talking about strength power. I'm talking about.
Dude, look at me.
No,
I
great.
can lift all those heinies over my head. And go,
Yeah, but
can you see that?
Magenta's gonna recreate the photo of like Andre the Giant holding 4 chicks on his arm.
Of course I am. I'll hold 8 of them, Kevin.
Magenta.
You could
How
use them like bowling balls, truthfully.
how often do you have to watch?
I'm embarrassed that I said that. I'm sorry.
How often do you have to watch?
Magenta's been a bad boy. Where's Bad Luck Fale? I need a spanking. I'm sorry, Matthew. Go ahead.
Okay. How often do you have to wash the mask after such a thing?
Wait, how often?
Yeah, like
Ask
when you're
me-
doing. when
Ask
you're
me if
sticking
I
your
ever
teeth-
have.
That can't be good for you.
No. It's a flavor saver.
Oh my god.
Yes, it's delightful.
Interesting. Would you
Sometimes
ever?
when I take the mask off, I make like I'm kissing myself. It's glorious.
Would you ever put the mask on the line?
On what, like a clothesline to dry it? Maybe if
No.
it gets all juicy.
Like if Kevin's favorite Guerrero, Chavo, showed up and he challenged you.
Chavo Guerrero is the worst Guerrero in the history of Guerreros.
Stop stealing my gimmick, Magenta.
I'm standing up for you, sir.
I don't
You know
care.
what?
I don't need it. I don't
Chavo
want it. I
Guerrero
don't
is
need
the
it.
greatest Guerrero that ever walked this planet. And if he wanted my mask, I would happily give it to him.
You're the worst.
Eddie who?
How do you feel about Don Callis using a screwdriver on Kenny Omega?
Did he put it in his hiney hole?
No.
Then
Not
I'm
even-
against it. Fuck Don Callis. Fuck him with a screwdriver. How do you like them apples?
I mean, that seems to be the consensus after he stabbed Kenny in the head.
That bald, goofy fuck. 69 me fucking Don. Idiot.
No more. The relationship has been soiled.
It should have been to begin with.
Well,
Why
so-
would you 69 a man in front of fucking Tony Schiavone? That doesn't make sense.
I mean, Magenta, the man's house that you're in once showed us a wrestling video where a person lost and then had sex in the ring in front of like a ton of people.
Well, what's wrong with that? I mean, you know, sex is sex. Am I
Well,
wrong?
what's wrong with 69 in front of Tony Schiavone?
Because Tony Schiavone's weird. He is. He's always talking about like the greatest thing ever. He's always flirting with Britt Baker.
Wouldn't you flirt with Britt Baker?
Yeah, but he's kind of a dick. He shits on Adam Cole. I mean, he doesn't call him skinny or anything. He just calls him stupid.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you shit all over every single thing I brought up since you
Is
arrived.
this Tony's mud water?
Yes,
looks
it
like
is.
Does it smell like it?
Tastes good. Taste what Gigi Dolan's hiney must taste like, I would imagine.
Oh my.
It would taste like.
That's right, Kevin. Praise the hiney. Oh my God. You fuckers wanted Magenta tonight. You got me.
No. That Matt wanted Magenta tonight.
Look, I was just every once in a while I have to make sure everybody's okay. So I was just curious to see if Magenta was okay. And
You want to see me if I could get overweight Larry on the show?
I really thought he was dead and gone like a long time ago.
No, he's alive.
I'd be interested to see what overweight Larry looks like, actually.
You know, me too. I haven't seen him in a while. Might have to figure out how to get him on the show.
He might be underweight Larry at this point.
You know what? It's completely possible.
Mhm.
Al Sharpton lost a lot of weight. That Weatherman lost a lot of weight. He might be
Oh.
in the next long line of weight losers.
At Jonah Hill, he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, but he's fat again, so fuck him. Yes, Magenta will fat shame Jonah Hill.
Is he fat again?
I actually have no
yeah.
problem with that.
Huh?
I have no problem with you fat shaming Jonah. Normally that's not my cup of tea, but I don't mind it.
See,
Weird.
the problem is he eats the pie that gives you calories. I prefer the calorie-free pie myself. A nice slice of hair pie.
Take it all back.
Oh,
Take it all back.
Magenta, you must clean up well with the
I clean everything well. That's enough.
with his tongue.
I was gonna say that you must do well with the African American ladies since
Oh, hey, come on now.
what? Well, apparently the African American men don't like to but if Magenta's doing that, you must do well.
Didn't he say something about Puerto Rican showers earlier?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, dude. Even I know my limits.
I'm just saying you must do well.
I will just say that Magenta does not discriminate. I love all types of hair
I'm
pies.
saying you must do well. If word gets out that Magenta's going, then the lineup is around the corner, man. You're doing good for yourself.
I love going. Da, 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 da.
I could tell. We're losing Garifo up there. His allergies are kicking in.
No. I'm allergic to this conversation.
Well, it's not it's not like it's out there. Black guys don't like to eat pussy. I don't
All
know.
right. No, I hate this conversation.
Oh, this is what you
Magenta,
wanted.
can you go find Tony, please? If you don't
It
mind?
was fun when I was talking about Gigi Dolan's Heine and all that, but now it's just getting weird.
You want to talk about Trinity's Heine?
No, I want to talk about your penis.
What do you want to know about it?
I'm trying to change the subject to help the show along.
Yeah, so changing it to
Yeah.
Matt's penis is a fucking great solution.
You want to talk about the dong currency?
That's what I was going to ask you. How many dongs is your dong worth?
What did you say the conversion was? Like 20?
23,000 something or other and change. It's like the number of lakes in fucking the Great Lake area. There's
Minnesota.
millions of them. Whatever.
Say Minneapolis.
Yeah, whatever. Lake Minnetonka, Lake Jablomi. I don't know.
Lake Jablomi.
Lake Jablomi. Haywood Jablomi found that lake back in 1742.
Yeah.
He was trying to find the strip clubs in Montreal. Fell in a lake. Whoops.
Hey, let me ask you this, Magenta. Thoughts on Sami Zayn finally going to wrestle in Saudi Arabia?
Well, as long as they're not going to cut his head off, I mean, I'm sure it's not a problem. That was the big fear, that his country wasn't getting along with the Saudis. So if everything's cool now, then you know what? It's a big deal. Good for him.
And if I'm not mistaken, this won't be the first time he went.
Yeah, well.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I read that he went in like 2014.
Well, WWE wasn't going then. Did he go with Ring of Honor?
No, I don't think.
I
Ring of
could've-
Honor.
I
Listen,
could've-
Kerry
I could've
Silk, it's
sworn I
crazy. He
read
probably
something
said, fuck
today
it, we're
where
going to
he
Saudi
said that he
Arabia.
was going in that he went there before.
Sorry.
Maybe not 2014, but I know that it's shocking, and it actually took me aback too. But I really think that this is not his first time there.
Did Sammy say, take me back to Saudi Arabia?
That's right. I'm Magenta.
Come on, that was some Shining Wizards Kevin quality material right there.
No, I'm done. I've had it.
You've had it.
With Magenta? Yeah, I'm done.
That's where you draw the line. Let's see.
No,
they
I drew the
started-
line well before that. That was just the old.
Started there in 2015 with the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Okay, so all right, so maybe I misread something because I
Wow,
really
they have been going that long. That's pretty crazy. I used to go to Saudi Arabia all the time.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to wrestle for the Prince.
Prince who?
Prince Nanadudu Kaka.
the artist formerly known as Prince Anadudu Kaka.
There you go.
How's he doing?
I don't know. I haven't been there in years.
And then we went back for the Crown Jewel.
Oh, I didn't go back. I wasn't
2018.
welcome back anymore.
No, why? What'd you do wrong?
The Prince doesn't like when you bite his wiener.
I mean, not many people do.
Well, some do, but they got to pay extra for that. Perhaps it was a miscommunication. I don't know. They told me, get your shit and get out. So I said, all right, no arguments here.
Where
Okay, so
could the,
apparently, so I'm just reading now. This is not about the about his whether or not this is his first or second time back. I guess they've in the political spectrum, Saudi Arabia and Syria have reopened diplomatic relations, which is why Sammy has agreed. Okay, Sammy Zayn's most recent visit to Saudi Arabia came in 2014 when he participated in a 3-night house show tour in Riyadh.
Huh.
So that was before the big deal they
Before
made.
the pay-per-views, before the
Right.
premium live events. So that was 2014. So yeah. So apparently, I guess they must have had diplomatic relations at that point, which is why he was cool with it. And then all the shit went down. And then now I guess they've reopened diplomatic relationships. So that's why Sami Zayn is going to be in Saudi Arabia. So I guess that's something. I don't know. I don't know enough about it to.
It's a pretty big deal.
I think it's a huge deal, especially the match too. Let's not discount the match. Him and Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. So that's a nice little your top 3 matches are pretty damn good. Roman,
You think they had the balls to put 4 belts on Roman Reigns? That'd be pretty fucking hysterical.
I think there's a chance, but I don't think it's a big chance because I think that if I had my like prediction hat on right now, I would say that like maybe like the Usos might cost Roman and Solo the match, but I could totally also see them putting the screws to the Usos the Scrusos, and putting the belts on Solo and Roman. I'm like 60-40 saying that the Usos might intentionally or unintentionally cost Roman and Solo the match. So
I'm gonna let me throw this question out to you guys. Magenta, I don't know what your like history of watching wrestling is, so just
I'm a luchador. I know everything.
okay. So I think when it's all said and done, this bloodline story might be the best story the WWE has told in like the last 20 years. Is that a fair, like, I can't tell I can't tell you any long-term stories that they've told since we've started doing this podcast where I am like, I find myself every Friday night or Monday night just scrolling through the WWE Twitter to see if I can catch a promo that somebody, whether it's Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn or Matt Riddle or somebody from the bloodline, is doing. And I don't ever remember a time when I was doing that since we started doing this podcast.
So the popular answer to that question is obviously Macho Hogan, the Mega Power Split.
I said the last 20 years.
Oh, last 20 years. Okay. Oh my God. I don't even know the timeline right now. 20 years? No. Would McMahon Austin fall into that or no?
No, because I think that's the last. Because the WWE trajectory, that Austin McMahon thing was at the height of the Attitude Era. And then I think people were hoping with the WCW buyout and the invasion it would keep going, but we all know how that went. And I just don't think they've done anything this memorable since. I'm sure there's moments or matches. Maybe you could say like the CM Punk pipe bomb leaving without a contract and Money in the Bank.
That's not That's not long term,
right?
100%. Then if that's the case, if we're not going all time, then this is 100% the best story because it incorporated so many different people. It incorporates and there's so many different like angles to it. You have the internal struggle between the bloodline. You have the Sami Zayn being there and then not being there, and the Kevin Owens involvement and that whole aspect of it, of Kevin Owens and Sami, can they trust each other? That sort of thing. And then Cody was still a part of that, which was huge. And then if you want to, this is probably the least of the most important parts, but Riddle came back and Riddle was involved in it. So like it included like, I'm not counting, but it included like 9 people. Like, and it was like, there were so many different angles and twists and turns that you could have taken, and you don't know. Like, you still don't know. Like, is Jey Uso going to be the guy that becomes the champ? Like, is it going to be Jey? Is it going to be Cody? Is it going to be, or is Roman just going to hold on to it for the freaking, it's just so insane. Like, you don't know. Like, it's nuts. It's easily the best storyline in the longest time that I can remember, probably since Austin McMahon. Easily.
Yeah, I think if you're going with the last 20 years, the only the thing that jumps out, and I think it's the best in the last 20 years. Like, don't get me wrong at all. I think it's 100% the best storyline that they've told in a very, very long time. But as far as like memorable, they didn't get near the distance. Like, they haven't touched the distance of this story in the last 20 years. So it's hard to like, what is your long-term story in that time span? Cena and Rock, for some reason, jumped out of my into my head right away.
I thought about that, but the only difference is because like it wasn't a weekly.
Right. Yep. I had the same thought. Yep.
Like Rock, like they did the Survivor Series match against Miz and R-Truth, and then that was it until Mania, and then so like it's the long-term build where you're just announcing a match a year in advance, and there's no real progression. Like Cena still worked with a bazillion other people, and it started with his match with the Miz and everything. Matthew Birch brings up something pretty cool. Roman and Solo winning the tag titles, then the Usos being the ones to beat them for it would be pretty cool, and I kind of agree. Because the tag titles are right up there now. They're back. They're reborn, the tag titles. So I don't hate that idea. So
yeah, I'm not I don't hate it either. I just I would love to see Roman and Solo get the win. I just just keep going with it. Why the fuck not at this point?
But is it too soon? Because they put a whole lot into Sammy and Kevin Owens. So
Yeah.
like, is it cutting off your nose to spite your face?
Has Sammy and Kevin lost steam since they've grabbed the tag team titles?
I mean, I do, but I don't think it's through any fault of anyone. I think it's just a natural thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's just, I think it's inevitable that you can't keep everything hot every single week. They still do great. They get great reactions. But is it also weird that weren't they drafted to Raw and Solo and Roman were drafted to SmackDown and they have a match now? Like, are we like, we're just totally shitting on the fucking brand extension?
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I just don't do the fucking draft. That's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, I like it because every year I think they're actually going to stick to it, but then I'm a fucking moron and realize that it's not possible, especially when you have two of your champions, your tag team and your, top holding belts that technically belong to both brands. So unless they recreate a tag team title for Raw, which they won't, or for SmackDown, which they won't, it's going to be silly town USA.
Magento, any
I like being a top, and I like holding on to the belt at the bottom.
All right.
That's all I got left. My face is fucking itching, so I'm calling it a night.
Yeah. Why don't you call Tony?
Yeah, I'll see if he's around. All right, goodbye, fellas.
Bye, Magenta.
Bye,
See you later.
Magenta.
Hey, Gigi, call me.
Former guest of the Shining Wizards podcast.
That's right. So we got this Bloodline story has been doing some great things on the other channel, right? In AEW. How are you guys feeling about this Blackpool Combat Club elite story that they're telling here?
I feel like it's a story that has to be told, and I don't hate it.
It's the apex of professional wrestling today, according to somebody who likes to cut himself open every week.
I don't mind it. I think it's fine.
Handsome Kevin, thoughts?
So it's tough because I care, I guess, so little about it that I don't even remember what happened last Wednesday with it, and I watched the show.
Don Callis stabbed Kenny Omega.
Oh shit! Yeah, okay,
Loved that.
Yeah.
Loved that, and did not see it coming at all, which made me pop so fucking huge watching that show. Dude, I loved it. So let me flip the script real quick because you just refreshed the old Memoruski. 100% love the feud now because of the Callis turn, and I can't wait to see where they go on Wednesday.
You didn't see that coming at all?
Not at all. Not even remotely close.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, I don't think he's Blackpool Combat Club. I don't know.
It does. I don't think it has any association with the combat.
So now, like,
club.
I'm not like, are they going to call it the Callis Combat Club or the Blackpool?
No,
Callis
I don't think
Club?
he has any association with it. I loved Daniel Bryan's reaction on commentary when it happened.
Oh yeah, the face that he made.
Oh, he just fucked the face was gold.
So I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, it's to be determined whether or not Don Callis is actually going to defect to the BCC. But if he does, I wouldn't hate it, and if he doesn't, I wouldn't hate it. But what else? Like, what else is he going to do then? Like, is he going to bring his own faction in, like another faction? Like, what's he
you
gonna do?
got enough guys.
He's trying to Jericho.
We saw Miro's back. We saw Thunder Rosa's back.
Oh,
Thunder Rosa got some pipes. You hear that? You see that video she put out where she's singing?
With what, the Boogeyman?
Yes, with the Boogeyman.
Yeah.
No, she's got a video where she's actually singing like beautiful Spanish music.
no, I didn't hear that.
I saw something with her and the Boogeyman.
Tony.
Go in the Discord. I post. Nice to see stuff that I post gets no fucking views.
I don't give a shit.
So what do you want from me? This is why I spend time on Facebook, because nobody loves me.
Well, don't share stupid videos of Thunder Rosa singing.
Stupid videos of Thunder Rosa singing.
I don't know Spanish. I don't know what she's singing about. Come
You
on,
don't have to
Nelly.
know the words. What's the matter with you?
Thunder Rosa's a dear, good, close personal friend, Matt.
Yeah, dude, friend of the show.
All right. Well, I hope her back's better.
Mi
How'd you
mejor
feel-
escuela.
What?
That's the name of her song.
How did you?
Escuela
Tony, I know
is
you didn't.
school.
I know you didn't watch Dynamite, Tony. Did you?
Nope. I watched Rampage though.
Did you really?
No. You want to ask me if I watched NWA?
Fuck me running. You said you watched the NWA versus AAA.
I watched the first match and then I saw the second match. I said, "What am I watching? MLW?" I fucking changed the channel.
I like the
Half the fucking matches. Like I was watching. I looked up the shit for next week. It's all the fucking Mexican guys. I don't give a fuck. They ruined the NWA. The NWA is ruined.
I agree.
Ruined.
100%.
And it sucks because I really want to follow Tom Latimer's trajectory to the fucking world title. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it'd be fucking awesome for Tom Latimer to be the world champion.
You think that's where they're going?
I hope so. Dude, fucking
What
La
about-
Rebellion's still the tag champs.
The Crockett Cup.
Oh my God. Have you seen the fucking teams in this thing? Have you seen the teams in this thing? It's horrendous. Look, as much as Tyrus and Chris Adonis on paper seems like it might be appealing, what the fuck are we doing? How many teams? All the fucking teams from Mexico are in this thing too. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Why does that bother you so much?
Because it's nobody that's been established. It's like, hey, we're just bringing these guys in and putting them in another tournament.
Wait, why are Chris Adonis and Tyrus a team?
Because Tyrus likes Chris Adonis now because he took him to his limit at the fucking 619 or whatever the pay-per-view was.
That's the reason.
Yeah. He told Jordan Clearwater hit the bricks.
Yo, has Billy Corgan like lost it already?
Yeah.
He was so freaking good.
He lost the plot over COVID. That's what happened. And then he had his falling
Right.
out with fucking Nick.
Oh wait,
Evans.
who was his like right hand man that left because of
Lagana.
weird
Yeah.
shit? Yeah, okay, that's probably why. It's probably more
All right.
Lagana than Corgan.
This is what we got for the Crockett Cup, guys, coming up on June 3rd and 4th.
Fuck. If we spend more than 30 seconds on this, I'm fucking leaving because
We're
this is
picking
not.
it.
This does not deserve the 30 seconds you're about to give.
Well,
it. Go
I
ahead.
wanted to see what teams were involved, so now we're gonna go through these teams, buddy.
Go for it.
Your NWA World Heavyweight Champion Tyrus and Chris Adonis, Ricky and Kerry Morton,
That kind of makes sense.
Dax Draper and Matthew Mims,
They've been teaming, so that makes sense.
SVGS, Blake Troop and Jack Stain,
They've been teaming. Okay, so far so good.
Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch. I thought
They've
Mike
been-
Knox was a Cardona.
They've been teaming lately too. So far these make sense.
The Country Gentlemen.
Makes sense. Established team. They're the U.S. Tag Champs.
Yeah, the Spectaculars.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Tony, what are you talking about?
Hold on.
Judias and Max the Impaler.
See, that's fucking terrible.
All right, 1 out of 8,000 that you said were good.
La Rebellion.
I fucking can't stand them anymore. I can't stand them.
Yeah, but
Miz
they're an established tag team.
Ms. Tezzy Jr. and Octagon Jr.
What the fuck is Miss Tezzy Jr.? Is that like Miss Tessmacher?
Yes, Junior.
Similar. Yeah.
His father is Apostle Jr. and his great
Oh, the Apostles are wrestling.
and his
There you
great
go.
grandfather is El Hungaro.
El Hungaro.
Angaro.
Hungaro.
And then the last team is Arez and Toxin.
So there's 3 teams, Tony. out
Yeah,
of-
but
No, there's
how-
going to be 26 teams in this tournament.
yeah, there
What
you
the
go.
fuck?
Where are they coming from?
I don't know. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 so far.
Oh, great. We got fucking 15 more to
15
go.
more.
26.
I wonder
So
if
they're-
Violence is
26.
Forever. Violence
That's a
is
weird
Forever
number,
might get a
yeah.
shot. Remember they had a shot for the wild card a few years ago or last year?
Violence is forever.
Yeah, Kevin Koo and fucking Brain.
Oh, Dominic Garini. I don't know if are they still a tag team.
I think so. I'm sure they're in GCW or some other shit.
How do you do a bracket with 26?
That's enough.
There's a couple of teams get buys, I'm sure.
Of course.
Okay.
Like La Rebellion will get a buy and the fucking Spectaculars will get a buy.
Ooh, the Spectaculars.
La Rebellion.
Tony, you got to check out the 6-man on AEW. I like the House of Black rules, and I like how they turn all the lights down so you can't see the crowd.
Oh, yeah, great. Sounds like fucking Bray Wyatt all over again. Fantasticals.
Oh, what's wrong, Hansel? Kevin, you didn't like that?
Fucking sucks.
Thank you.
Fucking sucks.
Why?
House of Black rules. Bullshit. And then the lights. Fuck that. Let me watch the match.
You can still see the fucking match.
Oh, it's all
asshole.
fucking shadows. Might as well be watching a fucking documentary from the late 90s.
Is
There's
Horseface
wrestling with shadows.
is Horseface
Listen,
the referee?
You fucking
Fucking
chode.
hate it. You're a fucking chode. I can't. I hate it.
I love
Turning the lights on. Why don't we bring back Kane in the red light? Right? Here comes
Look, you don't have to look at the stupid crowd and the fucking asshole with his dumb pop is soda fucking sign or whatever dickhead sign he made. Grown ass man with a fucking sign. Turn the lights out so I can't see the crowd. Let me watch the match. I thought it was different.
not in a good way.
I'm with Matt on this.
Yeah.
You can be.
Oh, I know. Like, I don't need your permission.
Well, I'm giving it to you anyways.
Nah, take it
Shadows.
back. I
You
don't
act
want
like
it.
it was in the
You-
fucking dark.
You take it.
No, you take it back.
No,
Rebel.
it's yours now.
Maybe you need to fix the fucking tint on your TV. I saw everything just fucking fine.
My TV's just fine. Don't worry about my
All right.
TV. All
We're
right.
talking about fucking shadows. Like
It's
it's a
fucking shadow wrestling.
4:00 at fucking City Field. You can't see fucking home plate to
Yeah,
first
it looks
base.
like your fucking face.
I do like how AEW based their entire
Shadow, I got it.
promotion on like hey, we're getting back to the sport of professional
Oh,
wrestling.
stop with that fucking nonsense.
Fucking Orange Cassidy is undefeated since he fucking was handed this fake title. What the fuck are we doing?
Why? What's the problem with that?
What's the problem with that? Here
What do you
comes
mean?
Orange Cassidy. Whoa! Whoa!
People like it.
Great.
It's
Wonderful.
not. Look, I'm with you. I'm not a big Orange Cassidy fan, but he's the
Cassidy.
champion, and he's there every week, and he defends the title, and he has good matches, and that's all you can ask for on TV.
Whoa, he's got good matches.
In the first match of the night every single week. That's a streak that you got to keep an eye on.
He
many
didn't open
times?
last week, did he?
No, he
No,
did
he
not. You're right. No, he did not.
Yeah, and they
It was
did their best
audio.
ratings ever.
Oh, stop with the. You're such a fucking.
Ever, not ever.
Look at
What's that,
this.
dude?
My main man, MB. The House of Black rules are just so unnecessary and pointless. Like literally nothing felt different in the match besides the lighting. My man, Matthew Birch.
If you want something different with different lighting, watch a fucking Bray Wyatt match.
Yeah.
It
least
ain't
it's-
happening because he's not on fucking TV ever.
Good.
ever.
Oh
Yeah, he-
God, I hope he goes to AEW and it becomes like the House of Crap.
This is the look.
They could do it at Wembley. It could be the House of Fap.
This is the first.
He could put on 50 pounds and be the House of Flab.
This is the first. The
You
trio.
get a new partner. Call Magellan. They could have the House of Map. Sorry, Double T. That one's a thinker.
Oh, you're good. The trios titles have kind of been not important since they were invented, and because of all the shit that happened with the Young Bucks and that great best of 7 series with the Lucha Brothers and Pac. But now, like, we're getting away from that. We need to give them their own identity. Like, this is different. The House of Black is dark. This was the first time they ran this out. That whole the opponent gets to pick the rule thing is eventually going to come back to bite them in the ass. It's just a different way to tell a story and differentiate the trios titles from everything else on the show. You can't be mad for them trying something different. And if you didn't fucking watch it, dickhead above me, don't fucking say anything, you old shitty curmudgeon.
Let's turn the lights off. It's so different. Yeah, they did that every fucking month at the Garden. You don't remember? Oh, Bruno's a fucking innovator, right? No, it was House of Black that did that shit. You know, Jericho did some fucking interview. He probably said on his own show. He's like, hey, I'm the one that invented people singing along to fucking entrance music. What a
Well, you
fucking hand job, dude.
He's just being a fucking hand job because that's his character.
It's his character, like Mr. Amos.
Why do you have to take everything so fucking seriously? This
Why
is
do you care they turn the lights off? Ooh, this was amazing. They turned
It's
the lights
different.
off.
I didn't say it was amazing. I said it's different.
But you had a boner over it. I know you did.
I like the House of Black. They're a fucking extraordinary team
Okay, great. Why they need to turn the lights off?
because they're trying something different.
Hold on.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Watch it. Go back and watch
All
it.
right, I'll watch it.
Just that match. You don't have to watch the whole fucking show. Find the match, watch it. Give me a report next week.
A report.
Yeah,
Just
Theo
your
Holton
fucking
report.
thoughts, asshole.
A report.
Watch some fucking wrestling before we do the fucking show. For fuck's sake, man.
I
Help
watched
me out.
NWA. It sucked.
You watched a match.
Match and an entrance.
You should turn the lights off on NWA.
Fucking Aaron Stevens came out of retirement for that fucking abomination.
Well, he'll be in the fucking Crockett Cup. They need fucking teams.
Of course he will. Of course he will. No, Blunt Force Trauma is going to be in the Crockett Cup. What are you talking about?
Gives a shit. You should be watching the fucking best of the Super Juniors. Is what you should watch.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Wake up at 3 a.m. for that shit.
No, asshole. You don't have to watch it live, you fucking dickhead. I hate you so much.
No, you don't.
I hope,
No, you don't.
I hope you put that fucking mask on, you fall asleep and suffocate to death.
What are you? What mask? What are you talking about? I don't.
Oh,
understand.
sorry. I had to change your fucking name for you, you sped.
How long did that go?
I don't know until I noticed it.
Well, Magenta touched everything when he sat
Yeah,
here.
of
I just
course
told him he
did.
could
You
use the
think Magenta
fucking.
would pick a different chair, turn the laptop around, do something.
No,
Magenta's probably boning your wife right now.
Oh, dude.
We know how he gets down.
I do a little fucky.
Holy shit, bro.
Wow, I like that. Kevin coming in hot.
Jesus.
Well, if you listen to everything Magenta says, he doesn't do any fucky. He just goes.
Yeah, or that. Yeah,
Yeah,
one of
Oh,
them is
he-
happening.
He didn't say that one way or another.
fair enough. Watch fucking Best of the Super Juniors. Watch a match. Mike Bailey and fucking Hiromu was awesome. Mike Bailey is. I don't watch enough Mike Bailey. He's fucking good, man.
I was telling you this years ago when he was in Tier 1. Nobody listened to me.
Tier
Now
one.
you know.
Was he in Tier 1? Was
Yes, he was.
that for one match before his
No, like 2 of them, and then he
travel
had to
visa
leave.
got
Yeah,
revoked.
well, he's a fucking idiot. That's why. Then again, if you were hanging out with Veda Scott all the time,
He's
you know,
married to her, you dick.
Well, just recently, no, he didn't marry her before he got stuck in Canada.
I don't know. And that is a mouth guard he wears, Kevin. He took it out to do a.
He doesn't look like Beaky Buzzard normally.
He took it out to do a promo at the end of the show.
No,
And I was
no,
like,
no,
oh, it is a mouth guard. He's still got really nice teeth, though.
Yeah, but he needs some fucking shoes. He's not a fucking Von Erich.
Dude, I don't know how Homeboy wrestles with no shoes on.
Just like everybody else that wrestles.
I
with
don't
no
know how he
shoes.
wrestles with no shoes on with all the other stuff on top of it.
It's kick pads.
Yeah.
No, I know what it is. What's the matter with you? I know what it
what's the
is.
matter with
I
you?
just it's I've never seen someone wear kick pads with no shoes before.
Well, you did. You saw Mike Bailey.
Tony, I'm gonna fucking smack your face.
Smack me. Come on, baby. Right here.
Wait, hold on, wait. How do I do this?
Uh,
No, it
I
it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
It looked like that fucking Foo Fighters video. Kevin's big hand just going in front of the fucking screen.
I fucking hate the Foo Fighters. Worst band in history.
You're fucking out your mind.
Foo Fighters suck. Oh yeah. The only good song was the Mentos commercial one. That was it.
You're wow.
What about hello? I'm waiting here for
No,
you.
that's the worst one.
No, it's not. It's catchy. And
Exactly.
I
Everyone.
wonder. No, we don't like
Yes,
the
you're
Foo.
right. No, I love
Yeah.
the Foo Fighters. They're one of my favorite bands.
right with you,
Stink.
Double T.
Fu Tang Clan.
Oh yeah.
Tu Wong Fu.
What do you before we do Kevin's top 5?
Oh yeah.
How do you see this Impact World Championship thing shaking out? Is Macklin just running roughshod here through Impact before Josh returns?
He has to. I mean, he beat Rhino on the show on Thursday. There's
Right, he's
there's no reason they put it on. I think eventually he would have got the belt anyway, and I think he would have been the one that beat Josh Alexander. So we got to let him roll with it. You got to let him roll.
Yeah, just like he's got what's he have PCO at this Under Siege show, right?
That's right.
Under the
then-
siege.
We're gonna get
Under the
Slammiversary.
siege.
We're gonna get Slammiversary in like June or July. Like
Say, oh
please-
no, it's flying PCO under the siege.
All right, that's not bad.
In Impact Wrestling.
Are we looking at Slammiversary, Steve Macklin, Nick Aldis?
Ooh, I forgot about Nick Aldis.
Ooh, maybe Nick Aldis wins.
So yeah, do we know the timeline on Josh Alexander's return?
I mean,
I know it's a tough question.
I think so. If he had to relinquish the title, I mean, he's going to be out for a while.
Yeah. So maybe you have Macklin go until Aldis beats him, and then you have babyface, Aldis Alexander.
So he tore his tricep.
What's that, like a 5-6 month?
That's gotta be.
Yeah.
Cody was out 9 months for his pec, right?
Yeah. It's gotta be long. Huh?
A partial tear takes 8 to 12 weeks.
But what the fuck
so
did he
it's
get
not
out the belt
that
for?
That's a partial tear. He tore his whole tricep though.
Then why are you giving us false information?
Because I'm just because
he gave us real information. It just wasn't
good enough.
Just looking for the answer, dickhead.
The answer.
Triceps tendon specialist. Well, that's not. I don't want to call this guy.
I think the answer.
Call him. See what the answer is.
Yeah, call him. Well, yeah, torn tricep. How long you out?
So I don't know anything about how long Nick Aldis signed for, and then
Holy
you also
shit,
have this.
Kevin, I'm sorry. I thought you were looking through a medical magazine and you were going to read something to us.
The fucking notes, you moron.
No, I thought you pulled out like a medical journal or something. The way you,
I'm in a fucking basement full of medical journals.
I don't know what you and your father are into. Maybe you got some bodies down there. I don't know.
I was looking at the Under Siege card so I could try to see what the plans could possibly be.
Under the siege.
Fucking God, idiot wrapped in a moron. To quote everybody,
Covered by an enigma. Ooh.
I could. So I don't know what Aldis's deal is like. So I could see Aldis winning because he's like the biggest name they have, and then leading up to like kind of like Brett Shawn, like WrestleMania 12 with Alexander and all this. But it all depends on the timeline for Josh Alexander to come back. Anyone in the chat helping?
Any doctors out there?
Apron Bump said Monty Brown's coming back to beat Backlund for the title.
It doesn't help at all. Thanks.
That helps a lot.
I think it's a good idea.
All right, so let's go to our go-to guy, Matthew Birch, who this isn't really. This is just an opinion. Steve Macklin is probably going to carry the belt.
Do you read these, bro?
I did, and I'll drop it back to Josh Alexander. All right, so that makes sense. Maybe you do have Macklin go over Nick Aldis if that's the plan, and then you have Josh Alexander get the revenge on Macklin. Even though he was forced to forfeit the belt, and Macklin didn't actually beat him, but still makes sense.
Well, the story's there. We're just gonna have to wait and see, I guess, huh?
That's what it always is about, man.
Is it that time, boys, for Kevin's top 5?
Let's do it. I'm in.
Wait, wrong one.
No,
that's the one. Sorry, they're labeled wrong. It's time for Kevin's top 5.
Well, thank you, Tony, and thank you, everyone listening and watching on the YouTube and in podcast form. This is the top 5, and this week we have a little one that's a little outside the box here, and I'm kind of excited about it. These are my top 5 wrestlers in WWE that have went to one theme song that was awesome, but then went to one that was even better. So we're going with banger to banger WWE superstars entrance music theme songs. This is a tough one. This is a little outside the box, I know, but
Is this current or all time?
all time.
Do we have to name the song or just the wrestler?
No, just the wrestler, and I'll give the info after.
All right. Can I take a stab?
It's your show, man.
Can I guess Edge?
Tony, you got a bell there? All right, that is number 2.
Oh,
Matt Edge, the Rated R superstar. He went from Never Gonna Stop by Rob Zombie to this is the weirdest name of a song I've ever heard. Metalingus in 2004. So yes, that is number 2. The You Think You Know Me intro to Metalingus is incredible. I believe that is I forget. I didn't write that. I should have done that. But the songs are the same. The songs Never Gonna Stop to Metalingus. Number 2, Edge, Rob Zombie to whoever sang Metalingus.
Alter Bridge.
Alter Bridge. There you go. Nailed it.
So this is good to better?
Good to better or good to maybe equal. We'll say it didn't get worse.
And these are all WWE or
all WWE.
Okay.
So Randy Orton.
Tony, get the bell. Randy Orton comes in at number 3. Kevin, Burning My Light to Voices. Voices showed up in 2008. Nope, Burning My Light was 2000. Yeah, the Voices was 2008. Randy Orton, Burning My Light to Voices is number 3.
Let's go Seth Rollins.
No.
Okay.
Well, see you later.
I'm trying to think about it, and I'm
not
like,
even a thought about it.
Nah, I didn't even think about it, and it's not. Nah, I wouldn't make the list anyway. I don't think. Maybe number 5. Maybe.
CM Punk.
Ooh, that's a good one. Didn't think about it. That should be on the list.
That's exactly where my head was going next with CM Punk.
That should be on there, but no.
Matt Hardy.
Thought about Matt Hardy because of the Hardy Boys theme to go into I Could Slap a Tomato. But no, Matt Hardy, because it was a tag team, so I can't.
Okay.
Triple H.
Tony, ring the bell 3 times. That is number 1 on the list. Game Time to the Game. Both incredible songs and the game. And then you could even throw in like
Bow down to the.
Yeah, that's a great song too. So all 3 are great. So Triple H is number 1 on the list. You guys banged out the top 3.
All right, so we got Triple H, Edge, and Randy Orton. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Is the Miz on the list?
No, because the Miz's first song sucked.
Quiet on the set. May I please have quiet on the set.
Like, no, his like.
No.
Is there any tag teams on this list, or is it all singles?
Nope.
How about
All
Undertaker?
I thought about you talking about like American Badass Undertaker or
Yeah,
what?
I mean, he's had a few different variations.
No, Undertaker never even crossed my mind. And I don't think it would have made the list anyway.
Oh, how about Eddie Guerrero?
Tony, ring the bell. Number 5, and we're talking about Latino Heat to Viva La Raza. Perfect. And you could, if you want to do Lie, Cheat, and Steal after that,
You say
you can definitely do it.
Steal.
But I'm talking about the Latino Heat transition to Viva La Raza.
Would you
That
be
is,
va- would
that
you
is
be
number 5.
would you be vain enough to go from the Sensational Sherry version of Shawn Michaels to the Shawn Michaels version of Shawn Michaels?
Tony, not gonna lie, I thought about it, but it's the same song, so I can't really do that.
That's where I was thinking Shawn Michaels going to the boy toy to DX.
I'm just a sexy Kurt.
So Tony, sit a couple plays out, let the other guys guess because you're on a roll.
I'll make your ankle hurt. Ankle hurt.
All right. Cena's always had 1. No.
No.
Oh, you wouldn't say John Cena, would you?
Tony. That's right. Number 4. Basic
Word life. This is basic thugonomics.
Thugonomics to My Time Is Now. My Time Is Now.
Taking
so
over
much...
Earth, it's still kicking in
All right,
Uranus.
all right, you want me to? Can I
Nope.
talk my own segment?
Nope.
Can't do it?
Nope.
Okay.
What about don't fuck with John Cena? I'm a bad, bad man.
That was never his entrance music.
Doesn't matter. With the mic in my hands, I'm a bad man. Living in the streets all my life, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. With the mic in my hand, I'm a bad man.
That's my
Bad man. That fucking album rules.
Fucking my game, and he just totally fucking took it over.
That's right.
That was I thought that was going to take a lot longer than it did. So let's recap. Top 5 wrestlers in WWE who have had great entrance musics and then improved, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. So that's Eddie Guerrero, number 5, Latino He to Viva la Raza. And there's a lot of different variations of all of these songs too, by the way, except for maybe like John Cena and Orton. John Cena, Basic Thugonomics to My Time Is Now, number 4, Randy Orton, Burning in My Light to Voices, Edge, Never Gonna Stop to Meddling the Soul. And number 1, Triple H, Game Time to The Game.
The voices in my head, they come to me, they understand, they talk to me. They talk to me.
There you go, baby. I'm very impressed that you guys rocked that out so quick.
Well, we are professionals, no?
No, I understand that, but this was a very outside the box kind of list. And that was good.
Yeah, just you have to think like what is a like the songs that you know make you think of these guys. Like there's not a lot, right?
Yeah.
It was good though. It was a good list, Kevin. I liked it.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
I liked it. And this has been a lot of fun. We'll be back next week. Same time, same groovy station. Next week, what if Shawn Michaels doesn't get hurt at the 1998 Royal Rumble? I've been doing a lot of research on this. I got a lot of angles I'm gonna come at you guys with. So be ready because it's gonna be a lot of fun next week. Week after that's Memorial Day. We got Can You Beat That set up.
Mike Peterson will be defending the Can You Beat That champion against Antonio Hosserman's best friend, David Henry Bauer III.
Oh, and now look at that, an announcement.
That's right. We were going to make that announcement. Just it came late in the show. What are we going to do? We're
like
still
that.
working on a date for when Wizards collide. We've had a little scheduling conflict, but it is in the process. I can tell you one of the competitions is locked. We've already got the question and everything set for it. We got a few more things that we're working on. So progression's good. It's going to be a good time. Putting a lot of effort and funk into this one. So
it's going to be fun.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, it's going to be funky.
I like that. I like that a lot. Special thanks to Bad Luck Fale for joining us tonight. We made it work, even though his connection was not the best. I think there's a lot of great stuff in there, though. So if you missed the interview, please go back, check it out on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow him at Tokes Fale on Instagram and Twitter machine. And of course, if you're not following us, please do so at Wizards Podcast. Remember to subscribe, rate, review. It all helps the algorithm and hopefully gets more eyes on the product. What is that? A new belt?
I don't know what that is. What are you talking about?
Is that a new?
I was looking away. Show it again, Tony. I was looking away. What is it?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I guess I have to watch again.
Interesting.
I don't know what happened.
We'll be back next week. Till then,
we hope you enjoyed your Mother's Day.
Yeah, watch a lot of wrestling and join the Discord and I'll be super active this week because I don't have a crazy schedule. So I'm excited. I watched like a random Thunder the other day where the opening match was Chris Candido and Crowbar.
Ooh,
God,
East
like
Coast rivalry. I like that.
2001 WCW.
Yeah, so you never know what we're going to talk about. Also, Handsome Kevin. I got to ask you this. I know we put the thanks for listening up, though. You know the Heavenly Bodies were in a All Japan tag tournament in 1994?
I did not know that, but I will be looking that up.
I was trying to find a video of it before. I couldn't find anything. I didn't look too hard.
I'm gonna be looking pretty hard when I see it.
Yeah, let me know because I definitely want to check some of that out.
Yes, hell yes.
All right, we'll be back, guys, next week. I'm gonna put the banner up again.
Put the banner back up again.
Good night, Diana.